pavers of Mexico are waiting for you. Mercado Gonzalez, Mexico in every detail.
Whether you're building a single roof or a successful roofing business, roofing contractors like you need the right tools for the job, and software is no exception. Service Titan is on a mission to be the most powerful software platform for the trades, with purpose-built technology proven to maximize revenue, streamline operations, and deliver 5-star customer experiences. We are taking roofing companies like yours to the next level and beyond. Service Titan, we are built for this. See what we can do for roofers at servicetitan.com.
Clinton Yates here, and the holidays are upon us, full of gatherings, toasts, and plenty of cheer. And if you're like me, you want every moment to shine. That's why I head to Total Wine & More, where you'll find it all at the lowest prices, from rich whiskeys and smooth tequilas to festive liqueurs and elegant champagnes. And if you're not sure what to grab, their guides will help you find bottles that impress. You'll always find what you love and love what you find, only at Total Wine & More. Spirits not sold in Virginia and North Carolina. Drink responsibly. B21.
Actual price will depend on product and subscription plan. Featured products are compounded drug products, which the FDA does not approve or verify for safety, effectiveness, or quality. Prescription products require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate. See website for details, restrictions, and important safety information.
Want a boost in and out of the bedroom? Hims has you covered. Introducing a new 2-in-1 approach to level up your game. Tadalafil for better bedroom performance and zinc for testosterone support. Put it all together and you've got what you need to turn things all the way up. Getting started is simple. Just go to hims.com/joy to start your free online visit. Through Hims, you can access ED treatments including pills, chews, and more. 100% online. No office visits, no pharmacy lines. Just fill out a simple intake form and a licensed medical provider will determine if treatment's right for you. If prescribed, it ships free and discreetly to your door. Find affordable treatment options at up to 95% less than brand names at hims.com/joy. That's hims.com/joy, HIMS.com/JOY.
What's up, Trav? I don't want Momo to go. Momo, can you hang around?
That was.
Oh my God,
good stuff. Right
That's
there.
wow. My whole mind is blown right now by that whole story. A lot going on. Before you just spit in my cornflakes because I can't say another word. If Giannis wants to come here, make it happen. I don't care. Can I just fantasize for a little bit? He wants out of Milwaukee. Come on. He said it. He wants to leave. He wants to come here.
Sure.
Giannis,
go buy a
LeBron,
jersey. They got
and Luka.
They got the team store
you
right
dang
over
right.
there.
And I would give you whatever you wanted. I would give you whatever you wanted for Giannis. Anybody else? No? Yes? No?
Yes, absolutely.
Thank you very much. What?
Go ahead.
See, there you go again.
The other guy has to want to do it too. The other guy needs to want to do it too.
Let's take them out for a second.
Which one?
This has nothing to do with what
like
they
to live
want.
in Bel Air.
Yes.
I would be willing to trade my
gotta
house
be
for
in
a
your
Bel Air
mind.
house, but
In
the
your
guy
mind.
in Bel Air needs to want my house in exchange for it. It doesn't work like
Well,
that.
look, okay, wait. Luka is here. So great.
Not tonight, he's not.
That's true.
Not tomorrow night either.
Not tomorrow night. What's the personal reason?
I don't know.
Let's call him up and ask him.
You got his number?
Yeah.
Call him up.
Sure. All right, Luka.
800-777-7777.
We were arguing about what is an acceptable personal reason. Like, I'm missing this for personal reasons. Like, hungover is not a good enough reason. That's not a good personal reason.
That's personally irresponsible that you've put yourself in that situation.
I'm too hammered to
somebody
show
in your
up.
family is ill
tomorrow?
Okay, that's acceptable.
There is a moment in someone that is very near and dear to you that is a once in a lifetime opportunity. Birthday, I would say no. Birthdays come around. A birth is a possibility.
Yeah,
I would say a graduation.
Yes.
A death.
Court date.
Sure. Yeah. There are things that make look. Maybe there's a movie he'd really like to see. I don't know.
Okay.
Who was the Laker last year, the year before that had to have? Was it Lonnie Walker that had to have the on his leg? Like he couldn't go from KCP. That's right. He was.
What did he have on his leg?
Low jack, basically.
He had a low jack on it.
He committed. I forget what was it. A DUI?
Are you serious?
Yeah, there was something where he had to. Sir, he couldn't. He could only play home games because he couldn't leave the county or something like that.
Wow.
Yeah,
you remember this, DeAndre?
I do. Yes.
Yeah,
I do
it was
remember the
KCP,
ankle monitor.
right?
Yeah, it was KCP.
Ankle monitor.
Yeah.
I saw a dude with one on at the DMV, and I couldn't stop staring at it.
They're oddly mesmerizing.
It is.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's on. They need
I
to
don't
know.
want one.
Well, they need to know where you are.
Well,
that's what I mean.
You've done something to where they need to know where you are.
I just wanted to keep him in front of me.
It was KCP played home games with an ankle monitor in late 2017 because he was serving a 25-day jail sentence related to a probation violation for failing to comply with court-ordered drug and alcohol standards.
I believe I was doing Laker pre-half and post when he was.
Were you doing it
then? Yeah, I think that's put it this way. I don't think I would have remembered it otherwise. I think that's why, because I remember
it was so weird
making the joke.
DeAndre, you play pickup hoop, right?
Yes, I do.
If you ever draw a dude with an ankle monitor, back up.
I mean, the moment I seen you with an ankle monitor, I'm pounding my
no hard foul. Don't call foul.
Please, just let me drive to the basket. Don't foul me.
Right. If he calls foul, just flip it to him. And so the Clippers let Chris Paul walk, right? Chris Paul is out there.
Well, they sent him home.
They sent him home.
He's still a member of the team technically.
Yeah.
It's bizarre, man. Like Ireland said a second ago, that is the Clipperiest thing I've heard in quite some time. And the Clippers have a lot of Clippery moments.
That is a Clipper-like thing.
Yeah.
That's really weird. Same thing. So I did this for Greg. So when I first heard it, my first thought was, should he become a Laker? And he gave me he just threw up. He did.
Yeah.
No, not even close.
No.
Please no. Okay, fine. There you go.
Chris Paul has not been an impactful NBA player in quite some time.
But I like what Momo said. Like, he is the last of the point guards. I knew what she meant. Like the classic point guards that we came up with.
But they don't need what he has to offer at this point.
Wow.
Yeah.
I haven't seen that. But that's another flame out. Or a sad ending to a great career.
This is a red flag, too. Anytime you're just bouncing around like crazy at the end, that's when
they don't want you.
You're wearing out your welcome real fast.
Him, Rodgers, and Russell Wilson. Sad endings to great careers.
Yeah.
Rodgers is going to have to quit or get beat up in Pittsburgh. That's what's going to happen towards the end.
He got pretty beat up on Sunday.
He's going to have to stop playing. I can't do this anymore, or just get beaten up.
I saw a very funny tweet. They had the picture of him on the sidelines with his nose was bleeding. He's got the black eyes, the whole thing.
Why Tittle?
No, he said it looked like he tried to rob Kevin McAllister's house.
And got his butt kicked.
It was great.
So, and Russell got deactivated. Russell was a healthy scratch.
Yeah.
What Hall of Famer do you know that's ever been a healthy scratch?
You think he's a deadlock cinch to go in?
Again, I'll ask you this for the room. Yeah. What Hall of Fame quarterback can you name that's ever been a healthy scratch?
I don't know.
Not one. That's what I'm saying. I guess you can play your way out of the Hall of Fame, or it'll take a long time to get there. But that's going to be a sad ending.
But like CP3, it obviously is going to be a Hall of Famer.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, no doubt.
Basketball Hall of Fame is very easier.
Are you in yet?
Am I? Yeah, probably.
It feels like everybody gets in.
My Calabasas high school days of playing basketball, really, really good. Okay, so
yeah, no,
I got a shot.
You played hoop in high school?
A little bit.
You used to play sports?
Yeah. You play sports?
What number were you? I'm curious.
So in football, I was 85.
Basketball.
I was 12 in basketball.
What did you play?
Point guard.
Were you good?
I was okay. I was at a
Have
Jewish
you seen
school.
him shoot on the
hey, I have a good shot.
That's
DeAndre,
why I'm
back
asking
me up.
these
but that's why you didn't need to ask.
Well, I just wanted to know what he was going to tell me. Laura said she bowled 200.
Yeah, that was
I used to have a killer spin move.
DeAndre?
So you used to play sports?
Right.
No, I'll give him this. Greg does got a nice little
Have you seen him ball, actually?
Not actually ball. Just on the mini hoop, and the form looks nice
If
and
we
everything.
did a pickup game between would you play?
No,
not at all?
We'll
what if
break
it's
our
like
knees.
light?
You know my philosophy. I don't have to show up, care, or try. Sure.
Right. Would you play?
Spot in the corner.
You'd play?
Yeah, I would hurt myself tremendously.
No, you wouldn't.
But I
mean, we
would
wouldn't
play.
go kill
I
each
haven't
other.
played in a long time.
It's fun.
You've seen my effort level at softball, right?
Yes.
Imagine that dialed down by 95%.
We could still use that.
To DeAndre's point, if I can just stand in the corner and shoot threes, I'll show up.
Like LeBron?
But I'm not even running back to the other end of the court.
Yeah.
And if we're playing half court, I'm not moving off my spot.
Speaking of that, you're on social as much as we're all on social, right?
Mm-hmm.
The stuff that's out about LeBron ruining the team and ruining stuff and ruining drills and not listening to JJ. You were there. Does that track, or is that just clips? Because you can make anything look like anything on social.
Again, they can make anything look like how it is. I get it. He was talking to Jordan Goodwin on the sideline, who used to play with the Lakers last season. Again, man, the Lakers at that point were already down by 20. If J.J. Redick was trying to call a play and LeBron was not engaged, okay, but we're not going to make this whole thing just about LeBron. Like, they played bad as a team. Simple as that.
Oh, because, I mean, I did think, and I told this to Greg after he made the throw-up face. I said, well, this could be a precursor. If you got a guy that's sabotaging the team, what's your out? Well, you can just send him home.
It's a good point, but I think there's a major difference between these two guys. Chris Paul is notoriously confrontational. Like
Wait,
this is how he rolls.
Hold on. Can you tell me after the break? I want to hear this.
Okay,
because
sure.
Greg keeps making faces at me right now. So we'll get back. See, he's looking at me right now.
I am looking at you.
You are looking at me.
You're doing the show, so I'm looking
at you.
Oh,
anyway,
yeah.
we'll get into that. But I did think it was a precursor. I want to hear what you have to say about that. DeMarco and Travis, ESPN LA.
The Sedano and Cap Morning Show. Sports talk, pop culture, and non-stop chaos.
Wow, Bergie just threw his headphones.
Bergie, throw your headphones.
Mornings in LA will never be the same.
Start with USC, please.
But I would just say this.
Can we thank USC for playing in this season?
Participating in this season. Grab your
Come on, Bergie.
Oh, you had your chance.
Wow, Bergie just threw his headphones.
Bergie, throw your headphones.
Come on, Bruin boy.
Somebody help me, please.
I'm telling you.
Oh, yeah.
Headphones. Broke them.
Oh, he did break them.
He broke them.
Oh, my goodness.
Hang with Sedano and Cap every weekday morning starting at 7 a.m. on 710 ESPN, the all-new ESPN LA app, and live on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles.
This is the Southern California Kia Dealers Rams Report.
Here's Travis Rogers.
The Los Angeles Rams are 9-3 after a surprising 31-28 loss to the Carolina Panthers on the road. Up next, the Arizona Cardinals again on the road. Back-to-back road games for the Rams before coming home to take on the Lions. One of the bright spots, despite the loss, was Davante Adams getting into the end zone not once but two more times on Sunday against the Panthers. That gave him a league-leading 14 touchdown receptions on the season, just 4 shy of his career record. So Davante certainly with an opportunity to set a new career mark here in 2025. He's 31st in receptions on the season with 52. Trey McBride leading the way with 88. And then in yards, it is Jackson Smith and Jigba, who's got 1,336 yards. He's all the way at the top of the NFL rankings. Davante Adams, number 23 with 889. With Tuesday's Rams Report, I'm Travis Rogers.
The Southern California Kia Dealers Rams Report, driven by your Southern California Kia dealers.
It's the Kia Season of New Traditions sales event. So don't just hang your own lights. Venture out and look for the northern lights. Drink cocoa on the beach. Or be a drive-by karaoke caroler. Because every new Kia comes with a 10-year, 100,000-mile limited powertrain warranty. So you can take holidays to places they've never been. See your local Kia dealer or visit kia.com to learn more. Kia, movement that inspires.
See Kia dealer for warranty details. Event ends 1/2/26.
They say love is the greatest gift of all. But straight-up cash works too. Now your top reasons to visit Morongo.
Our Gift a Day giveaway has begun. Earn 500 points on your rewards card and get that day's gift. Weekdays through the 19th.
Number 2.
Get your sugar cookie lattes and peppermint cake all month long at Pink Coffee.
And the number 1 reason.
Jackpot Palooza. We're giving away $25,000 on the 13th at 7 p.m.
Morongo. Good times.
Are you ready to make a difference for the environment while helping the visually impaired at the same time? Then donate your vehicle to Heritage for the Blind today by calling 1-800-983-6530. Every donated vehicle will either be properly recycled in an eco-friendly manner or given a new life through reuse. Donating your vehicle is easy. Simply call 1-800-983-6530 and Heritage for the Blind will do the rest. They'll even arrange for your vehicle to be picked up at no cost to you. And for a limited time, when you donate your car, you'll receive a $200 restaurant voucher and a 2-night, 3-day hotel stay at one of 50 locations. Call 1-800-983-6530 right now to schedule your vehicle donation and make a positive impact on the environment while helping others. Heritage for the Blind, where every car donation counts and every person makes a difference. Call 1-800-983-6530 now. This advertisement is paid for by Heritage for the Blind.
This is the afternoon show with DeMarco and Travis.
I love a good fruity cocktail.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You look like a fruity cocktail guy.
I will have one.
DeMarco and Travis is on right now.
I was taught, Travis, there's 2 things you never lie on. Is that you? Look at you.
What is that?
That's him as a pitcher.
was when I was getting lit up one day. That was in the middle
Send it
of
to
a
Parker and Reese.
Dude, okay, send this to Parker. This is awesome. This is what I wanted to see right here. What is going on in this picture?
You kept asking me about video. I don't have any videos, but I have plenty of pictures.
Well, I was talking about Greg. I need to see proof. Like Will.i.am, I need to see proof that you actually played. Two things in this world that you never lie on.
Yeah.
You know, one is your
So you used to play sport?
You know what I'm saying?
I think so.
And the other one is your sports background.
No,
so
you go the other way.
What do you mean?
You downplay it. You don't sell it too hard. If anything, you slow play.
Right, but there are people that lie.
Yeah,
I did this. I played that.
You can tell like that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I just want to see. I want people to produce proof. Will.i.am produce proof? He sent us a picture of him playing football.
I Zoom, baby. Come
Greg,
on, man.
I need to see a picture of you in a basketball uniform.
Why do you think I never played basketball?
I didn't say that. I just said I want to see you in a
go
basketball
home
uniform.
and look for one, but I don't have a lot of stuff.
See,
I don't have my football stuff either.
This was the thing.
I don't have my hockey stuff either.
Travis said there's no video of him playing sports. And I took that as there's no evidence, there's no pictures, there's no nothing.
There's newspapers, there's photographs, just no video.
Just no video. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I think I have every single game I've ever been in. Or at least 95% of them.
I was also a short, white Jewish kid. Like, that wasn't going anywhere.
Which is another reason I want to see the picture. I want to see number 12. I want to see you in action. I want to see you with the flow, with some sweat on you.
I would like
John Ireland showed me a picture of him playing high school basketball. Remember that?
Yeah.
I think he was celebrating with the weirdest haircut in the world.
Well, it was the 80s.
It was.
Yeah.
It was. It was, what was that? It was Andrew McCarthy. It was very Andrew McCarthy.
Yeah, that's a good call.
It was.
That's a very good call.
Very, very pretty and pinkish. Yes.
Indeed it was.
It was. So, talking about the Clippers clippering with Chris Paul.
Mm-hmm.
And going back to that point about the Clippers not being smart, it's an old roster. And DeAndre, help me with this. It's an old roster, but if they did stay healthy and you can get that group of old guys into a playoff situation, that's not an easy out. Would you at least agree with that?
Just the way the NBA is played now, up and down, very fast paced. The Clippers were never going to be able to keep up, man. And honestly, they messed up by not giving Norman Powell the extension, by trading him away and thinking that they can find someone else just to plug in his position. And Bradley Beal, who has not panned out at all these past couple of seasons. You talk about guys who bounce around a lot. Bradley Beal has been that guy so far. He's been bouncing around a couple teams, and he just has not been a good fit. But you look at that roster as a whole, like, I don't think they're going to be able to compete.
So the Clippers are not smart?
No, they're not smart at all. No.
Okay.
I mean, you think that getting Brook Lopez out right now at this point of career is going to help?
That's even better for my point.
He has not played either. Like, everything has happened, like, it just did not go the way they expect, which is,
that helps my point. So it's bad. It's bad from the top down, and I'm a veteran dude, and I know this, and you're doing everything wrong. I'm not going to hold my tongue if I'm Chris Paul. I'm going to tell you. It probably went to a level of disrespect, which means you have to move him.
I can't imagine that it didn't, because otherwise I don't think they would have done what they did.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. I mean, more is going to come out, obviously.
But
I wish we could have got Momo.
The problem isn't that Chris Paul behaved like Chris Paul. There's no surprise that Chris Paul was outspoken. There's no surprise that Chris Paul was confrontational with teammates, coaches, and staff. Like, that's Chris Paul. That's what he does.
Very demanding. Yeah.
The mistake is in bringing him in and then being surprised when he does what he does. Like that. That's one of those things that I don't understand. Like, when you bring in a guy who you're worried about him doing whatever it is you're worried about him doing, whatever it is. Like, I'll use this as an example. This is a totally different set of circumstances, but it's the same sort of basic premise. When Josh Hamilton came off the rails for the Angels, you can't get mad at Josh Hamilton.
No.
Right?
No,
this is what he does.
Well,
Josh Hamilton's going to make Chris Paul's going to be confrontational. He's going to speak his mind.
I'm with you, but who was surprised by it?
Clearly the Clippers were. They've just sent him home.
I would okay, that registered as surprise. I thought it was just like
if they brought him in here and they got to the point where they were surprised that this has gotten to the point where he and the head coach can't speak, where it's gotten to the point. It's like, we can't do this anymore. Like, what did you think he was going to do?
It probably went deeper than we know.
Yeah.
Like, there might have been some words thrown, and we'll hear more about it. But it did make me jump to one thing, because then I get on the phone, and I'm trying to get off social media, because it does kind of warp you. It really does. It warps your brain. And then you go to the Lakers, and then there's all kinds of videos. There's a video that slows down a look that LeBron gives Luka, and it's a blink. Mm-hmm. But when they slow it down and stop it, he is frowning at the guy. And it says, LeBron hates Luka.
Yeah.
And there's thousands of them.
Sure.
So if that were true, let's just take it as truth, and he is trying to destroy the team and undermine J.J. Redick, kind of like Chris Paul. J.J. says something, Luka and LeBron says this. Let's say it goes completely sideways.
Okay.
Well, okay, then you can send people home if they're wrecking your team?
Sure.
The Clippers just did it.
Yeah, but again, LeBron is not Chris Paul. This is the LeBron. What did we talk about yesterday? What's LeBron's operating principle number one? The first line of code in the LeBron James brain
is, what's good for me?
What's good for me? Him right. blowing this up is not good for him.
Right.
Him having a situation where he is clearly being disrespectful to another great player, his head coach,
that would make him look bad.
It would make him look bad, and he doesn't do things that make him look bad. The way that LeBron operates is very different. LeBron is cryptic. He's passive-aggressive. There's double entendres. There's all these things we go, no, that's not what I meant. Like, that's been the modus operandi for LeBron James since he came in the league. He's not going to go. Chris Paul shows up with a blowtorch.
I'm not shocked by this. If this was LeBron, I'd be completely floored.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Chris Paul comes in and says, you stink, you stink, you stink. You don't know what you're doing. You don't know what you're doing. Everybody goes, oh, there goes Chris Paul. If LeBron did that, it'd be like, holy smoke, what got into him today?
I think the thing that just blows my mind is, like, he's been in the Clippers organization before. He played there for 5 years. Like, you knew, again, like, you knew what you're getting yourself into.
But that's what I was saying.
You've been through the Chris Paul experience.
What if he was right? What if Chris Paul, like, everything you guys are suggesting is wrong? Matter of fact, you've done all this wrong.
He might be.
This is the way you need to do this to win.
Let's assume that's true.
Yeah.
Okay, fine, great. That means you got to blow out the entire coaching staff. Like, if you're saying that Chris Paul is the one that is the voice of sanity in the room, and he might be. I'm not saying that he isn't.
Right.
But then your choice is, I got one guy who's saying go left. I got the coach who's saying go right. I got to make a choice.
True.
Because
shout out to Ty Lue.
I have to make a choice. I can't have two captains of this ship.
Usually
we got to have one guy.
Usually in the NBA, the coach gets thrown out.
Not when the other guy's 40-something years old and you're barely playing.
This is true. But think
of
the Nuggets.
If this were Jokic, if this were Shea, if this were Luka, if this were Giannis, if this were, take your pick, Anthony Edwards. Like, there are a handful of guys who say, I don't want to listen to this anymore. That coach is on the street like that, but Paul didn't have that juice anymore.
I just wonder, like, are we expecting the Clippers to be good now?
No.
Not a chance. No, I'm sorry, man. They're 5-16 for a reason. They are who they are, man.
Not a chance.
Kawhi Leonard.
Old in basketball is a really bad combination. You can have an older player. You can't have an older team. And you really can't have a team that's that much old, especially when you look around the best team in the league. It's clearly OKC.
Yeah.
They're all not only not old, they're not even in their primes yet for most of these guys. They're barely entering their primes, most of these guys.
I feel bad because usually you make a move like this that, will go to the top of the news cycle to get better. This does not help you at all.
Sometimes you got to rip the Band-Aid off. And I'm not even saying it was ugly.
Yeah.
And it was like Ireland was saying when he asked me, was it the most Clipper thing you've seen? I was both shocked and
not shocked.
Yep, that's what they do. Like, it was both of those two things can be true at the same time. No, the Clippers did exactly what they always do, which is something really weird and destructive and dumb. And you're like, yeah, okay.
I'm as shocked as I am when you tell me you hurt something.
But still,
I hurt my back. I hurt my tailbone.
I'm feeling much better today.
There you go. See, there you go. Yes.
But Chris Paul didn't affect winning or losing on this team. He did nothing. He was just kind of a figurehead at this point in his career. He was there. He played 10 minutes a game. He averaged 2 points.
But he's Chris Paul, right?
So, he's going to talk a lot, sure. So, if him not getting along with Ty Lue, it's like, who cares?
Well, if it got disrespectful,
they're saying that he hasn't talked to him.
If it got disrespectful, and Chris Paul talking to you as a young player, you're probably going to listen. And if you're undermining the coach,
even if it's the older players, right?
Yeah.
Like, even if Kawhi is split, or even if Brook Lopez, or any of these older, James Harden, they're like, yeah, man, I know. Like, you if you're the head coach and you've got somebody that's actively lobbying against what you're doing, you got to go and say, you got to make a choice.
And that stuff
him or
matters.
me.
I just saw, it was this video. It was a quick flash this morning. It was Kirby Smart, Nick Saban going off on their players about tucking their shirts in. Shanahan going off on Brandon Ayuk. The reason he's not there now. Remember that day he came out with different colored shorts?
Mm-hmm.
It's like, why are you being different? You know what I mean? And you don't want to undermine.
It's a test, right?
It is, but it's
test.
part of it. We're all together. We cannot be different from this.
Yeah.
And if you're undermining me and I say something and you shoot back, one of us has got to go.
Yep.
Yeah. And it ain't going to be me.
And a good coach will win that fight.
That's what I'm – shout out to Ty Lue.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
You've earned your button, I guess.
I
But
guess
most
so.
of the time in the NBA, he goes, has LeBron ever been in a fight?
In the league?
Yeah. I know Chris Paul. People have punched Chris Paul.
Well, Rajon Rondo smacked him one night. Yeah. It was awesome.
Has
Who
LeBron
was it that
ever
pushed
scrapped?
him right in the back? Chris Paul in the back.
That was
Patrick Beverly.
Patrick Beverly.
Yeah.
Another nut.
Yeah.
You love him when he's on your team.
Okay, so the thing is, though,
I'm not going to argue that one.
See, the thing is, though, I'm trying to like really understand is that we understand Chris Paul how vocal he is, as you should though, because the Clippers team is not good.
No.
But then Kawhi Leonard comes out and he says, like, we're just not talented enough. We need to add more talent to this team. And then, like, that's not eye-opening. But when Chris Paul's vocal about stuff, like, this team is just not good at all.
Full stop.
Like, you know what I mean? It's a full stop. James Harden rolling his eyes when they're saying, like, what else can you do to add to this team? Like, come on, man. Like, it's just a bad team.
It's a bad team.
But think about Chris Paul and what he does normally anyway. Like, he plays 82 games. He plays all the time. His entire career, he's been healthy and playing. And he's looking at the best player on the team in Kawhi Leonard, who's played like 11 games out of 20-something. Or it's not – that's just not the world that he enjoys.
Is not tough. I think he's just fragile.
Let me be very clear with what I'm about to say. I say this in the most literal sense of these words. I have no idea what Kawhi Leonard is. I don't know. I don't know. I know he's really good at basketball. Beyond that, I have no idea.
You know he's a Hall of Famer.
I know he's really good at basketball.
He's got a really good uncle.
He doesn't seem to be a leader in a meaningful way. He doesn't seem to be somebody that people rally around. Like I don't know his cachet in the locker room. I know Chris Paul's. I know James Harden's. Like I know how people respond. I have no idea about Kawhi Leonard. He seems to be an enigma.
He's a guy with a lot of DNPs. When Momo said that, like she's around basketball players, that DNP CD, that's got to be a diss.
Wow.
I did not play coach's decision. Yeah, Kawhi is one of them dudes. But it's not, it's almost the same, but not of AD. I think.
Yeah.
Kawhi is hurt when he can't play.
Who knows?
It's weird. Yeah, he's very good. Hell, but he's always sick. I don't know how to.
Anthony Davis makes Kawhi Leonard makes Anthony Davis look like AC Green. I mean, it's just it's like nobody's like Kawhi Leonard.
All right, we're going to get into this as this story develops and get Momo on the phone. Maybe we can get some stuff out of her. She knows more than she's letting on, right? You know this.
She's a reporter.
Why did you let her out of the room? That stuff was so interesting.
Like she has places to go.
Oh my God, it was so. And the Lakers are in Toronto. We're going to get into that next. DeMarco and Travis afternoon show, ESPN LA.
So you think about winning a title and how hard it is. And then you think about winning back-to-back titles and how hard that is. Well, what about 13 in a row? What about that? That's what Rotolo Chevrolet has done. They've won Dealer of the Year for Chevrolet 13 years in a row. And that speaks for itself, right? You know exactly what you're going to get when you go to Rotolo Chevrolet. You're going to get exactly the Chevy car truck that you've been looking for, especially if you've been looking for Silverados, and why wouldn't you be? Pricing that is not going to get beat, and of course, that legendary Rotolo customer service. Rotolo has built their entire business on Mike Capozio making sure that every single person that comes into Rotolo Chevrolet gets treated like they're the most important person there, because that's exactly what you are to them. They're going to make sure you get what you want at the price you want with customer service that's going to make you tell your friends. I know, because I've been partners with Rotolo for a super long time, very proud of that, and have bought cars from Rotolo Chevrolet. They know what's up, and they're going to make sure that you get what you want. Right off the 210 freeway, Sierra Avenue exit, you cannot miss it. Rotolo Chevrolet. And it's in Fontana, so if that's not exactly in your neck of the woods, no problem. RotoloChevy.com. ROTOLO. RotoloChevy.com, and tell them that Travis sent you.
Your Lakers, your season, your home.
Tomorrow, the Purple and Gold start a 3-game road trip as they invade Toronto.
Grabbed by Luka. Here come the Lakers quickly into the front court. Luka down the middle, pulls up. 3-pointer by Luka, good.
Your LA Lakers battle the Toronto Raptors. Coverage begins tomorrow at 3 p.m.
The Lake Show lives here. 710 ESPN and the ESPN LA app.
Hey guys, it's Sedano. If you're ready to upgrade your driving experience, you gotta go and check out what's happening at Cadillac and their incredible new lineup of state-of-the-art EVs, sedans, and SUVs. And hey, look, there's no better place to experience the luxury of Cadillac than at Cadillac of Beverly Hills. Check out Cadillac of Beverly Hills and their beautiful showroom at 8767 Wilshire Boulevard in Beverly Hills. And check them out on the web at CadillacBeverlyHills.com.
When life hits hard and you need a championship-winning team on your side, like Normand Legal and Joseph S. Normand, proud partners of ESPN LA for over 15 years. If you've been in an accident, don't face it alone. Normand Legal goes full throttle, tackling every obstacle and fighting to get you the maximum compensation you deserve. Just like the best teams in LA, they've helped thousands recover millions in settlements and verdicts. Call 213-747-1234. That's 213-747-1234 or visit normandlegal.com. Normand Legal, the winning team fighting for you.
Actual price will depend on product and subscription plan. Featured products are compounded drug products, which the FDA does not approve or verify for safety, effectiveness, or quality. Prescription products require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate. See website for details, restrictions, and important safety information.
Want to boost in and out of the bedroom? Hims has you covered. Introducing a new 2-in-1 approach to level up your game. Tadalafil for better bedroom performance and zinc for testosterone support. Put it all together and you've got what you need to turn things all the way up. Getting started is simple. Just go to hims.com/joy to start your free online visit. Through Hims, you can access ED treatments including pills, chews, and more. 100% online. No office visits, no pharmacy lines. Just fill out a simple intake form and a licensed medical provider will determine if treatment's right for you. If prescribed, it ships free and discreetly to your door. Find affordable treatment options at up to 95% less than brand names at hims.com/joy. That's hims.com/joy, HIMS.com/JOY.
This is the afternoon show with DeMarco and Travis.
We're all here. We're all ready to go again.
What's happening? How's your butt?
More DeMarco and Travis right now.
Are we going to post those pictures?
We can.
Because you proved some hockey to me.
Hockey, yeah.
Was that roller hockey or ice hockey?
That was roller hockey.
That doesn't count.
See, I wasn't allowed to play ice hockey because my parents thought I would get hurt and get concussions.
That tracks.
So they let me play football where I got a concussion.
No, there you go. Okay.
Yeah, football was the safer choice. I know they're both dangerous.
But you did something. You showed. I mean, are you guys going to post those pictures? I like yours. Yours is great.
I need to find a better one. I have more. I need to just.
That's a pretty cool one.
And
It seems like you're going through something right there.
I was tired. It was late in the inning. It was like the 8th or 9th inning.
Travis looks like he's
I remember
dead
that
serious.
picture because it was in the newspaper the next day, the UC Santa Barbara student newspaper, and I pitched really well. I was excited to go to the sports section. I'm like, let's see if I made it in there. I'm like, I open it up and I'm like, oh, wait a second. That makes me look like I got my head caved in.
Come on.
And I had a pretty good day.
You were happy. Your picture was in the paper. That was everything back then. Come on, bro. Yes,
of course
sir.
it was.
Oh, my God.
DeAndre should have all of his old photos. It was like 3 years ago.
I got a couple, yeah.
Send me a picture. I have not. I've seen
Were
video
you
of you playing.
college?
Both. Whichever
High
one
school.
you're proud of.
High school.
I want to see high school. Do you have a Letterman jacket?
No, I don't know.
You guys didn't do Letterman jackets were kind of out by then, huh?
It's funny. I didn't get one either.
You didn't get one either?
I got one in college. They give you one after you've done 2 years in college. They give you one.
Yeah,
they just give you one. You don't have to buy it or anything.
Right.
So I have my UCSB one.
But the high school, we were in high school. They were everything.
DeMarco, I really wanted one, and then something happened, and so I chose not to get one.
There's a story there?
Have we not talked about this? I think I
so.
told you.
I think you need to sweet tea that
It
one.
is a story I would happily tell you. It is a story I am never telling on the air.
You can't tell? Why
No.
not? It's a good story.
No, it's not.
It's a sweet tea. Someday.
not
Someday.
that
Everybody
one.
had to have a Letterman jacket back in the 80s.
I wanted one.
Of course you did, yes. You didn't have a Letterman jacket, did you?
Oh,
Greg?
that's funny.
Did you have it? No. So they were out by then.
no.
There you go.
Did.
I just
also
found
didn't
that one.
want one.
There
Is
it
that yours?
That's
I like
my
that one.
Santa Barbara one.
I should bring mine down here. It's really cool.
You should wear it tomorrow. Oh, you're off
The
tomorrow.
sleeves
gotta
come
go
up
up
to
and get it.
here. They're made out of wool,
Yeah.
and they shrink
And they-
like crazy.
I got to go up and get it.
I know people that would have them in high school. I just I'm never wearing
And
that.
you had to have the mural on the back.
the
yeah,
mural
the-
where
the-
it says
like
this
you
like
could-
Calabasas.
you
I
could
know
make
exactly
a
what you're talking
picture
about.
on the back, and they got
it'd
more
stitch
elaborate.
it on, like it get
Yeah.
embroidered on. Yeah.
Oh yeah. So there was one. My rival high school. Theirs. They called themselves the Legion of Doom. This O-line group, and they were stepping on an eagle.
There's
Look at
another
you, buzz cut. That looks like a cop.
That was freshman
Who said
year.
you look like a cop? Who was that?
Clinton said
Clinton
I look
Yates.
like a cop when
That
I shaved
is
my
you
beard.
right there. All you
Yeah.
all you need is those sunglasses. that
That's
is you.
funny.
Didn't you get pulled over, DeAndre?
Yes.
Breaking the law.
Did the
Breaking
guy
the
look like
law.
that? Show him that
Breaking the
picture.
law. I gotta
Yeah.
find it.
There you go. Chris Paul and Tyronn Lue were not on speaking terms for several
No, he
weeks.
did not look like that. Man.
No, it didn't look like that?
No.
I bet these dudes were shouting and yelling at each other at practice. I bet it was just a tense situation.
It got toxic.
And I'm just guessing. I bet somebody like Kawhi would say, look, one of these guys has to go. This is just toxic. You know what I mean? You got to make a move here. if we're going to have a chance to do anything, which they don't.
I bet you it may have been a player. If I had to place a bet on what likely was the straw that broke the camel's back,
right,
would be Ty Lue forced the issue.
He's got to go.
Yeah, it's one of these, I can't do this anymore. We either got to get him out or something else.
A little bit of breaking news. According to Fabian Ardaya, I believe, Dodgers are re-signing Miguel Rojas to a one-year, $5.5 million deal. The World Series hero is back.
There you go.
That's terrific.
Yay.
I love everything about that. Period. Comma.
Oh, stop. Come on. There you go again.
No. Oh. I wonder what that means for Kike.
Yeah, so they might do what Kike did last year, where it's like, hey, we wait till somebody goes on the 60-day IL.
Yeah.
It gets you when you get into spring training.
Yeah.
And then he comes back.
Yeah, the Kike piece is interesting. I'm thrilled Miguel Rojas is back. He's a coach on the field. He obviously can still play at a very high level. I'm ecstatic that he's back.
Okay, so Kike goes to a whole new level. Like, seriously, that dude is like nuts.
Oh, yeah.
Like certifiably nuts.
Yeah, no, he's got a vibrant personality.
Yes. Really vibrant personality.
Yes.
Yeah.
What did
I'm
you
glad
see?
Miggy's coming back.
What did
though.
you see?
I can't tell you. I can't even say a word.
By the way, they're not hard to find.
But you know
just
what I'm
gotta
saying.
Kind of
the stuff that he's willing to do,
Oh,
only certain people would.
Oh, yeah. You're talking about the bump?
I'm not saying a word.
Yeah.
Wow, but Kike
when he do the
yes.
cup bump?
When he does the cup bump.
He's not alone.
Muncie, I think he did it with Muncie.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
Parker.
He's
he did
not
it with
alone.
Muncie.
There's some clean-cut
Gavin
dudes
Lux he did it with.
that get wild. They're just good at hiding it. Yeah.
I'm glad that Rojas is back.
Me too.
I'm usually pretty cold-blooded when it comes to making a decision based on something that's in the rearview mirror.
Yeah.
Because I think that's how you get in a lot of trouble by making bad deals. Like, just give it to
you
him.
Mean saying thank you?
Yeah. I don't like thank you deals, and I don't. But I like this because I don't think it's
every now and then you
exclusively
got to
a
do
thank
it.
you deal.
Every now and then you got to do it.
I'm okay doing it for a guy like Kershaw or Kobe, like those guys that are
Miggy
one
saved
in a
your
million.
bacon this year. You know he did. You kind of owed him.
It's different. Now, I'd see that's not why I would do it.
You kind of owed him. Come on.
No.
A little bit.
No.
A little bit. Without that home run.
Well, of course, without the home run, that's not the point. The point is that he's an older player who can't play every day, who you need to get younger. Your team is older, but I like it anyway.
Yeah.
I really do.
I think you'll like this portion of it, too, from Alden Gonzalez. It says, after which he will be assisting in the front office and helping in player development.
Okay, good.
So he's there. He's basically a coach.
Good for him. Good for him.
He's being paid as a player who's going to play every once in a while, and he's a coach.
There's going to be a rib injury very early in the season.
You think so?
Yeah.
I see what you
mean.
mean.
And then he's just helping out.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So that 60-day IL?
Who was the kid that shot his hands up?
Shot his
hands up. When the ball got trapped.
Oh, Dean.
You owe him, too.
Yeah.
You should have signed him.
He's on the Giants now.
Yeah, he's on the Giants.
You should have signed him, too. He should
Stop
not be.
it. Now
You
you're
owe
just
him.
talking
Come on, that was a
nonsense.
big play.
Congratulations
for what,
to Miggy
knowing
Rowe,
the rules?
Huh?
For knowing the rules?
Did you know?
Yes.
No one knew that. You're lying. Come on, everybody.
They teach you in Little League.
Yeah,
I'm kidding, Travis. Come on. Have a sense of humor. This is funny. This whole thing, I just wonder, it's not going to hurt Chris Paul's Hall of Fame candidacy. He's one of the greatest ever. And does this count as a stain on his permanent record? It is the Clippers.
No.
Because, like I'm saying, I would love to hear from him. I bet he's right about everything he said. And they just took it wrong. You know what I mean? Because every time he's abrasive towards a goal, which is winning. I would at least give him that.
Sure. I don't disagree with that, but where has he won exactly?
No, well, he's...
And so
nowhere.
there is this breakdown of, dude, if you know everything, why are you never on a team that wins a lot of stuff?
I don't. And what's the closest he's got?
He got to the finals.
He got
with
to
Phoenix.
the finals. Okay.
He got to the finals, and I'm not saying he's not a great player. He is a great player, but he's also one of those guys that could come across as a know-it-all. And it's like, dude, what? Stop.
Yeah.
Like we have a coaching staff, and it was just a bad fit.
Well, he's going to ring chase, right? That's the one thing he hasn't done.
He's been doing it for the last few years.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Is this the end of the road?
I wouldn't want him on my team.
Anybody? Do you have anybody have a place for Chris Paul anywhere?
See, he shouldn't go to a bad team because he shouldn't welt away in a bad team, and he shouldn't go to a good team because there's no space for a guy that has not diminished skills at this point in their career to help them win a championship. So there's no middling team that's going to want him because they're going to try and develop guys.
A good fit.
He should retire.
He's put it out. How many seasons? 20, 21? Something like that?
Something like that.
Yeah.
But that was the whole point of him going to the Clippers, was to have his retirement back there with the Clippers in
He's
L.A.
He's still going to chase that.
Like, what could you have possibly done to get sent home at 3 o'clock in the morning?
I wouldn't be surprised if it turned physical. Like if something because Ty Lue was not a guy. He's not a wallflower.
No.
Yeah, he played and he's tough. I wouldn't be surprised.
I think to your point, Greg, and the question, what happened at 3 o'clock, that the conversation probably started, and somebody, whether it was a coach, an executive, a staffer, an owner, a player, said, guys, this doesn't work. You have to make a decision. Something needs to happen. And they stewed on it. And then they finally landed on it for whatever reason at 3 o'clock in the morning and pulled the trigger. Like you saw, I'm sure you read the story that Frank and Paul had like a 3-hour conversation before they finally landed on this decision. Like they went around the block 100 times to get to where they finally got to. And then it was probably just, you know what? We can't do this anymore. We're just going to send you home.
Done. Yeah. Eat the money. The Raptors. Wait, I thought Luka was out today. Tomorrow. I thought he was out tomorrow. Am I wrong? Okay. It says, how are the Raptors going to slow Luka down?
They're not
going to
slow him all the way
down.
They're good.
The personal issues will slow him down.
Yeah, personal reasons. We'll talk about that. Like, how will the Lakers be without Luka and who steps up in his stead? And we got the Far Side next. DeMarco and Travis afternoon show, ESPN LA.
And Rams fans, this Sunday, December 7th, join ESPN LA and Bud Light for the ultimate Rams watch party. We're meeting at Cocoa Beach Bar and Grill in Marina Del Rey. Kickoffs at 1:25. Get ice cold Bud Light, great food, and massive game day energy. Wear your colors and see you Sunday at Cocoa Beach Bar and Grill. Bud Light, easy to drink, easy to enjoy.
Recently on the Sedano and Cat Morning Show, Sedano made one thing clear.
George, when you have your next baby, maybe you name a baby Ziggy.
No more children.
No, you're done, huh?
Too old.
Cappy wasn't going to let that slide so easily.
Well, when you travel as much as you do, you can't make babies. You know what I'm saying?
Come on.
Yeah. No, I can make plenty of babies. It's just a matter of just not wanting to have a newborn again.
Oh, smart boy.
The Sedano and Cat Morning Show, weekdays starting at 7 a.m. on ESPN LA.
Cap here. Here's the scenario. Your home is flooded and the damage is severe. Now it feels like your insurance company is turning on you. They won't approve a replacement living arrangement and the adjuster leaves you in the lurch. Take a breath and call Avner Gatt. With years of experience and a passion for helping people, if you've got water damage at home, call Avner Gatt today. 818-917-5256 or avnergatt.com. That's 818-917-5256. Avner Gatt. Your claim, our game.
Get ready, SoCal. The ultimate entertainment destination is now open. Hard Rock Casino to Home, just 15 miles south of Bakersfield, is your 24/7 home for all the action. Enjoy non-stop gaming, unforgettable dining, and live entertainment, all in one electrifying spot. It's the new hot spot for ESPN LA fans. Whether you're celebrating a big win or just soaking in that legendary Hard Rock energy, the wait is over. Hard Rock Casino to Home is now open. This is how SoCal plays.
On the job, every minute counts. That's why Lowe's now has ProBlock Quick Dry Primer, expertly manufactured by Sherwin-Williams. Engineered for pros to dry fast and go on smooth for virtually flawless results that keep your job moving. It's available in oil and water-based, and getting it is easy. Order online by 2 p.m. and get free same-day delivery right to your job site. Lowe's, we help, you save. Orders placed after 2 p.m. will be delivered next day. Valid in select zip codes. Subject to driver availability. More terms apply.
People are buzzing about Zootopia 2, and the early reactions are in.
Hops and Wild?
Wild and Hops. The dream team. Zootopia 2 is being called an absolute blast. It's a hilarious feel-good family adventure.
I'm Kaylee, the snake. And your last name? The Snake.
And a wildly smart and outstanding sequel that's well worth the wait.
We're gonna be the greatest partners of all time!
Togetherness.
Never mind. Forget I said it.
Disney Zootopia 2. Rated PG. Parental guidance suggested. Now playing only in theaters. Tickets available now.
Hi, it's LeBron. The Lakers play here.
710 ESPN.
KSPN, Los Angeles.
A good karma brands radio station.
And it is the DeMarco and Travis afternoon show right here on ESPN LA.
The Far Side.
And it's time for the Far Side, presented by our friends at Highlands.
The Far Side.
Weekday afternoons at 4 p.m.
Time for the Far Side with DeMarco Far, right now on the Travis and DeMarco afternoon show on ESPN LA.
I am loving these pictures of you guys in your. You know, if I was an employer, this would be a prerequisite. You have to come in with an action shot of you doing something.
That's funny.
The one of you pitching is outstanding, bro.
I got to put it.
You look like Earl Hershiser here. Look at the neck vein.
Yeah, I was young and strong.
Your right leg is above your head. That hasn't happened in 20 years.
It's been a minute. It's been a minute.
It's been a minute.
Was that like you learned how to do that? That was part of your process to
this
get
is
your
what's.
leg?
I mean,
he was pitching.
There comes a point where you just know how to do it. You watch it, you try it a different way, you try it a different now. That doesn't, and all of a sudden it's like, okay, that works.
I just want to get in the mind of this Travis. Like, this is you as you were 16 right here.
No, I was 20.
You said sophomore. Oh, this is college.
Yeah.
Sophomore in college.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. What was going on in there?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I
was probably pissed that I wasn't getting more innings.
I want to see. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
So did you have like a player that you were like, oh, I like the way that he throws? Like if I saw Hideo Nomo, and I would emulate that, even though that was a crazy way to
This is going to sound ridiculous
something.
because I pitched completely differently than he did, but the guy that you would watch and go, I want to do it like that was Nolan Ryan.
Yeah.
Just
Nolan
the
Ryan.
mechanics were just so perfect and tight and classic.
I take that back.
Yeah.
It's not oral.
Yeah.
It is kind of Nolan Ryan.
Yeah, he
there.
just had that coil, that drop and drive. That's what it was in the 80s. Now they don't teach you
But your whole demeanor here. Yeah, there you go.
Man,
all tucked
I found
in.
so much pictures. I'm gonna send
Dude,
another one right now.
So DeAndre sent me some action shots of him playing basketball.
Yeah,
and
these
that
are great.
fires me up. So you would get the job. There you go. If it was down to you and Greg sent me a picture like
Of me playing
of
hockey.
a button
him
playing
actually
roller hockey, and DeAndre, I'm hiring DeAndre.
This picture of D right here.
I'm hiring DeAndre.
Basically, that is not me, number 24 from La Quinta, but that's me.
Okay.
Nailed to the
Hands up
floor,
and him
hands in the
destroying him.
air, no chance.
What did you do on that play?
I actually got an and one on that play.
Did you cram?
I got an and one. The defender came. I remember that play. It was actually in the second half. Came down and I did a jump stop. Got to do the jump in the air and I got into him.
Send me your pictures. I love this stuff. I love that thing on social media that's going on where these ex-football players will like do pass rush moves in the kitchen, and there's a song playing it. Like I used to be an athlete. They're so funny.
They are funny.
I just sent another one right now. That one's one of the better ones.
All right. So here's the thing, right? Just for the Rams game for a hot minute, defensively speaking. Okay, Emmanuel Forbes is taking a lot of heat, and rightfully so. He's a corner.
Yeah, tough day.
Yeah, it was a corner friend of mine. He said corner is. I said describe what it's like to play corner. He said sugar to blank. Sugar to blank.
Yep.
That's what it's like.
That sounds right.
It's tough. You're a fighter pilot. Sometimes you win. Sometimes they win.
Right.
But it wasn't him. He didn't get a lot of help. There wasn't a lot of pressure on Bryce Young on some of those throws.
No.
And there was some stuff where you would hear, I'll just say this. You can't change speeds because you don't like the call, if that makes any sense.
Who was doing that?
You just can't. It happened to me, and I brought this up in Detroit. Not in Detroit. This is 1999. We lost in Detroit. I talked about this game the other day.
Mm-hmm.
This is the year we won the Super Bowl. This is one of our losses. This is where we decided never again. We will never play this bad again. I'm kind of likening it to this team right now.
Okay.
So I had 3 sacks in that game versus Charlie Batch. We were killing them. Kevin had 3 sacks.
Wow.
Me and Kevin, 6
you guys
sacks.
had 6 sacks and didn't win
together.
the game?
We
Wow.
got 7 sacks on the day, and me and him had 6. So the last play of the game comes up, and I love the dude. I took a picture with him because he's still on the Saints coaching staff. His name is Peter Genta. He was our defensive coordinator. I love him, right? The last play of the game, mind you, me and Kevin have been killing them in this odd front, our normal stuff. Pete gets a wild hair up as you-know-what and decides to call something we hadn't run since training camp.
Oh, wow.
For the last play of the game, and we got beat. I was so mad. I was so mad when the play came in, right?
Yeah.
So it's not like you're protesting, but we don't know what we're doing. So we kind of go half speed and we get beat by it. So I came off screaming, don't you ever do that again. I was trying not to be insubordinate.
Yeah.
But I'm like basically saying you cost us this game.
Sure.
Right. So going back to Emmanuel Forbes and this current group, it wasn't just him. You know, say he got run by. You've got to be better. Technique has to be better. But there are people out there that need to help you by doing their jobs 1,000% every single time, regardless of the call, if that makes any sense.
Yeah.
Okay. The eye in the sky don't lie.
Yeah.
So it takes me a while to go through all the plays. And when you do and it starts to jump out and you start to see it, and then you match it with some of the stuff
Is
you may
this another
hear in
defensive
passing.
back? Is this somebody in the middle of the defense, the front of the
It's
defense?
somebody out there that's very important.
Okay.
Yeah, and you can't go – and I've done it. Everybody, when the play comes in and you're mad about it, you almost want to prove a point, but sometimes it can cost you the game. Right.
Yeah,
That's not your job. Your job is to run the play. His job is to call the play. That's it. End of story. I don't care how good you think you are. Yeah. And I've been through that. That's what I'm speaking from experience. Anyway, that was the far side. All right, this matchup tonight for the Lakers, or matchup on Thursday without Luka. I do wonder who's going to step up, and what happens if LeBron turns back the clock?
Yeah, he might.
Well, who else is going to step up the scoring?
Reeves.
And who else?
Yeah, Reeves.
It's going to have to be LeBron, right?
Reeves goes for 50 again.
Rui. Get more than one shot.
To lead the team in scoring?
Not to lead the team in scoring, but provide extra help as far as in the scoring column.
Yeah, Rui's always going to be that guy. I mean, step up and be the second option.
I mean, the second out. I mean, you would hope LeBron is a lot more aggressive tomorrow night against the Raptors. But look, man, the Raptors are a good team. They're 15-7. They play hard. If you come out flat-footed like you did to the Phoenix Suns, they're going to punch you in the mouth, just like how the Phoenix Suns did.
Did I ask you this yesterday? I don't know. We had a lot of people on. Did they expose some cracks? That was a Chris thing, and I don't think it actually got answered. Did the loss to the Suns exposed some cracks in what you thought this team was going to be?
I don't think there is an answer yet. It's one game. Like if the next 3 or 4 games they go through this East Coast trip and you see it over and over again, then there was some cracks that exposed. If they go back and look tomorrow against Toronto like they look going into it, then no, it's a bad night. You need more than one.
Yeah, I was talking schematically and what they're trying to do.
I mean,
and I wonder what they look like without Luka dominating the ball.
Worse.
Right. Okay, that's what scares me. That's where I'm going.
No, and I mean, did the Suns kind of bring out some flaws in the Lakers? Yeah, they did. Defensively, they can't keep guys in front. There's too many open looks when they were shooting threes. Suns are getting in and out of any offensive way. Never doing anything they want offensively. And then you see what the other side is, that the Suns were out there getting on and running. Lakers don't do that. The Suns had 28 transition points to Lakers 2. So Lakers don't get out and run. They like to slow the ball down a little bit, get a draw up a play, get a good shot. I mean, the Lakers got to be able to play in 2 different ways, and they don't have that right now. Where other teams like the Thunder, which is the real skill gap, is that they can play fast, but then when they need to get a good shot, they can slow it down. So that's where the Lakers do get exposed at.
I wish, and DeAndre Ayton is a different type of big. I wish you had a classic big that could just take over a game. It was nice during the Shaq era, just knowing you had that monster in the middle, no matter what.
It's just so different now.
I know it's different. Yeah. It's different, but I do know there is a center that wants out of Milwaukee, and
hey, look, I mean, if it's just one of those things.
I can't spell his last name.
You don't need to. You just call him Giannis, right?
Right.
But I
Can
hope
you say his last name?
There's a word, a way to
Antetokounmpo.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
There you go, roller hockey. All right.
Hey, loved it. Keep going.
You have to make it worth their while too, right? And that's where it gets complicated. That's why the Knicks are probably at the top. Now, if he just says, I'm either going there or nowhere, then you got a shot.
Okay, that's great. Then save it for when we come back. Giannis wants out. Can you make him a Laker? Is it even possible to make Giannis a Laker? We'll talk about that next. DeMarco and Travis, ESPN LA.
The Sedano and Cap Morning Show. Sports talk, pop culture, and non-stop chaos.
Wow, Fergie just threw his headphones.
Yeah, Fergie, throw your headphones. Oh, my goodness.
Mornings in L.A. will never be the same.
Start with USC, please.
But I would just say this.
Can we thank USC for playing in this season? Participating in this season. Grab your
Come on, Fergie.
Oh, you had your chance.
Wow, Fergie just threw his headphones.
Yeah, Fergie, throw your headphones.
Come on, Bruin boy.
Somebody help me, please.
I'm telling you.
Oh, yeah.
Broke them.
Oh, he did break them.
He broke them. Oh, my goodness.
Hang with Sedano and Cap every weekday morning starting at 7 a.m. on 710 ESPN, the all-new ESPN LA app, and live on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles.
LA, the countdown is on. The Bucked Up LA Bowl, hosted by Gronk, returns to SoFi Stadium on December 13th. featuring the Mountain West champions going head-to-head with the former Pac-12 rival. Be part of the live atmosphere, cheer on your team, and experience college football like never before. Tickets and premium suites are on sale now. Don't miss out on the action. Visit LABowlGame.com and secure your seats today. That's LABowlGame.com.
Think Verizon, the best 5G network, is expensive? Think again. Bring in your AT&T or T-Mobile bill to a Verizon store today, and we'll give you a better deal. Now, what to do with your unwanted bills? Ever seen an origami version of the Hollywood sign? Jokes aside, Verizon has the most ways to save on phones and plans where everyone in the family can choose their own plan and save. So bring in your bill to your local LA Verizon store today, and we'll give you a better deal. Rankings based on root metric true score report dated 1H2025. Your results may vary. Must provide a postpaid consumer mobile bill dated within the past 45 days. Bill must be in the same name as the person redeeming the deal. Additional terms apply.
At Normand Legal, we don't sit on the sidelines. We fight to win for you.
If you've been in an accident, car, motorcycle, truck, or a fall, don't wait. Call Normand Legal right now.
We've helped thousands recover millions in settlements and verdicts, and we'll go full throttle to get you the maximum compensation you deserve.
Pick up that phone and call 213-747-1234. That's 213-747-1234.
Or visit normandlegal.com. Normand Legal, the winning team fighting for you.
Are you ready to make a difference for the environment while helping the visually impaired at the same time? Then donate your vehicle to Heritage for the Blind today by calling 1-800-983-6530. Every donated vehicle will either be properly recycled in an eco-friendly manner or given a new life through reuse. Donating your vehicle is easy. Simply call 1-800-983-6530 and Heritage for the Blind will do the rest. They'll even arrange for your vehicle to be picked up at no cost to you. And for a limited time, when you donate your car, you'll receive a $200 restaurant voucher and a 2-night, 3-day hotel stay at one of 50 locations. Call 1-800-983-6530 right now to schedule your vehicle donation and make a positive impact on the environment while helping others. Heritage for the Blind, where every car donation counts and every person makes a difference. Call 1-800-983-6530 now. This advertisement is paid for by Heritage for the Blind.
The biggest show on the radio. Mason and Ireland on 710.
I think Timmy, if he plays like the way he played in the G League, could work his way up to a standard contract. Don't you, Michael?
Oh, yeah. He's a good player. I'm surprised he's taking this long to
Why
get into the
has it
league.
taken so long? He doesn't have the quote-unquote measurable.
Oh, measurable.
He's kind of got a dad bod.
Looks like Travis.
He looks like a 6'9" Travis Rogers.
Oh, okay.
Hang with Mason and Ireland every weekday afternoon from noon to 3 on ESPN Los Angeles. You're listening to the DeMarco and Travis Afternoon Show on 710.
Do your ears work?
They do work. No,
Back to DeMarco and Travis.
Wait a minute. So Parker came in here and hit me.
Pretty good.
He hit me. No, he hit me with the black quarterback. Parker, where are you? Are you in there?
Just come in, Parker. Grab a headset.
Nickname I have ever heard in my life.
Somebody's got to go with that.
I'm telling you, but I don't think there is going to be one.
Oh,
Kaepernick.
You got to open up the genealogy. You got to find it, right?
Mahomes.
Yeah.
But that's not quarter.
Half.
That's half.
Yeah,
right.
That's half.
The black quarterback. Who gave you that name?
All right. So this was coined back in 2010 via my uncle.
Yeah.
Also known as Jason Pitts from The Game. So he's very creative.
Right,
everybody kind of knows him as like the funny guy. We were at Ye Old Spaghetti Factory.
Oh yeah.
And it was right after that game. We'll play the video later on the stream. You know, I had to hurdle some guys. I had to show them what's up.
Dude, he got up, man. That was nice.
I wanted to be unimpressed. It
That
still
was
got
nice.
me.
Thank you. That shortly after that, they said I'm not allowed to play football anymore.
Really?
Hey, go
Why
out
would
on a
they
high
take you
note.
off the field? Oh my God!
Yeah, you know, I had to pull DeAndre, play basketball as
I
much
see
as
it.
I can. Yeah.
Did you score on that play?
No, I lost my footing.
That's what you notice the video cut
right there.
Right after he
Editing's
leaps
done.
over the
Look
guy.
at you.
He leaps over the guy. He takes one stride, and then the video stops.
Done. Right.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Good editing.
Thank
I
you.
like that.
Thank you.
That's awesome.
Shout out to whoever's dad used to record games in 2010 or 2009.
You know, it's
however
funny.
it was.
He doesn't have a video of him playing baseball, but they don't
Lots
video
of pictures.
baseball.
Yeah,
They video
there's
football.
no tape to watch in
Yeah.
baseball. You don't break tape.
See, me
Maybe
and
we'll do some investigating. Some Pablo Torre finds out.
See, that's what I'm saying. There's got to be
Good
a
luck.
game
I
somewhere.
hope you find something.
All right, that's my winter mission.
No, I
Thanks,
mean, me
guys.
and Parker were talking about it though. Like, we have like Huddle and stuff like that. So all of our stuff still comes in. We still save it. So Huddle has been a big thing in our upbringing.
We had cameras with film.
Yes.
You know, like you had to hope you got it. You didn't even know what shot you got.
We had the big old video VHS video recorder. My mom would be on top of the press box and videotaping every single game.
I didn't own a video camera. My parents, I don't think have ever had one.
Yeah.
I didn't have one until my first kid was born, 2001.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, my
1 hour
parents,
photo.
Yeah, photo mat, 1 hour photo. All those things.
My mom and my stepdad at the time went crazy on this, and they were actually videoing like weddings and stuff because videotape was new.
Oh, did they have like a little side business?
They would go out. They videoed everything,
Yeah.
so everything we did was on tape all the time. That was so funny. So there is Greg. Did you shoot this down or did Travis? Travis always shoots it down. Is there a way to get Giannis here? Can you do? Does the math work out? How does that have to happen?
In reality, probably not.
He wants to come here. They want to get rid of him.
If he wants to come here, he does. He has to tell Milwaukee, "I want to go there." There's also aprons involved, which I think the Lakers are currently not in the first apron, so that should make it easier on them. I think they're about $1 million under the first apron, if I read it correctly. But even then, you're gonna have to put a whole bunch together. So let's say, for the sake of argument, you could put Reeves because he's owed. Giannis is $58 million right around. So let's say Reeves, Rui, Jared Vanderbilt, and maybe one other. DeAndre, if you can help me out with a fourth, that's around $10 million.
Another
Gabe
one.
Gabe Vincent. The four of those, and 2 picks at least. Then you could probably get him by himself. But you're taking your team and just squeezing
8 guys left on the team.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, you can find guys for G League and stuff.
It's pretty steep.
It's very steep.
You give me LeBron, Luka, and Giannis, I'm feeling good.
That's me too. That's Giannis.
I'm not saying that that's not an incredible three-headed monster. And Mark, you're going to need more than 4 guys.
Yes.
And you know, it better hit, and it better hit fast.
Come on, Bronny.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, all of a sudden,
Bronny,
he's probably in the
Come
mix.
on,
yeah,
we're gonna need you.
You can send him with Reeves.
Your hope is that Giannis basically says, "I want out, and I'll only go there." And he just sabotages any other sort of deal that comes up. Like I won't
AD.
Right. Like I will go, but I will only go there and make it happen.
Every article says he's headed east. He's going to the Knicks, and that seems like the more
They've
possible
got a lot more to
spot.
offer.
Right.
Well, in August, he actually said, "I want to go to the Knicks."
That would be crazy.
Will you trade me to the Knicks?
They said the NBA would love that.
I mean, I'd rather have him in New York than in Milwaukee. I do think that the NBA has reached the point, though, where if you're a star, it doesn't matter as much as it might have used to back in the 80s or whatever, if you were in L.A. or Boston or New York. But, I mean, look, Giannis is about as big a star as this league has. He's in Milwaukee. Jokic is as big a star as this league has. He's in Denver. Those guys aren't in, marquee spots necessarily.
True, but if you could revive the Knicks or at least make them
sure.
And Boston rebuilds again, and you make the East a powerhouse, then you've got something.
Yeah.
I mean, that's Vince McMahon.
Yeah,
you got to have a monster from the East.
Tire fire at the moment.
Big time.
It's wide open right now, man.
Right. If you send him there, maybe, who knows? But if I hope he says it just for the chaos that I want to be a Laker.
It would be incredibly fun.
I'm of the opinion, this is just me, and you can tell me I'm wrong. You frequently do. I would give up almost anything to get Giannis, to pair him with Luka.
Sure, I would too. But the problem is
safe.
what they have isn't particularly attractive outside of Reeves and picks, right? What they have to offer other places is Austin Reeves, who is an incredibly attractive piece, picks, which is always attractive. But is that enough to pry loose a Giannis? I don't know.
Only if he demands it.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
But this idea that, I'll give you whatever. Sure. I mean, I would give you all of my money for a mansion in Bel Air. It doesn't mean I have enough money to buy a mansion in Bel Air. Well, somebody's got to be willing to do it with me.
The easy one, and this is the one Greg shot down, you shot it down when you walked in. LeBron for Giannis. But
no chance, man. Why would Milwaukee even get in that business?
No, that's what he said. Except a few curse words.
Make sure if you send over a case of tequila to the general manager and the owner and say, "Hey, drink this. I'm going to call you in 4 hours." Okay. Then maybe you can get something done.
Okay, let's say for some reason Milwaukee's like, "Yeah, sure, we'd love to have LeBron."
LeBron kills it.
Yeah, that's the thing. LeBron kills it with his no trade clause. Why am I going to go to Milwaukee?
Yeah.
with no Giannis.
Send him home then.
To Cleveland?
Send him home.
No, send him to Chris Paul. You get the way. Chris Paul.
You're sending $50 million home.
You're hurting the team. They got a chance to get Giannis. You're hurting this.
Look, I would love to see it happen. I'm just trying to find a path to it happening, and short of Giannis insisting on it, I don't know if there's a realistic path.
I saw something right now when I was scrolling through social media is that the Spurs are aggressive on trying to pursue Giannis. I couldn't imagine pairing him right next to Embiid.
My God.
And they got a lot of valuable assets as well. They still got some young cores as far as in the guard positions that could be attractive.
You should block that like David Stern.
I'm blanking on the guy's name that they just took last year.
Dylan Harper.
Yeah, Harper. Now all of a sudden, okay. Now,
and they got Stephon Castle.
Right. We got young, really good players, and we got picks. Like that's one of those. Okay, tell me a little more. Like we can come up with something there.
And that would be bad for the Lakers. if he was the head of San Antonio, that would be bad for the whole entire.
Bad for the league.
You know who else that might be? That's real bad news for OKC. Because now all of a sudden it's like, okay, let's go.
That's true.
Because OKC, like you said it the other day to Marco, like they feel like they're on the 1 yard line of ripping off a bunch of these things.
That does get you closer to beating them.
And now all of a sudden it's like, okay, go ahead.
Like I said, I would give you whatever you wanted for Giannis. Yeah. If you think about it in those terms, in OKC, that does mess things up for them.
How much longer is he Giannis? He's 30 years old. How much longer to where he's covering the court in 3 strides and you just can take over whenever? Has he got 3-4 more years of that?
How old was Dream at the end? His Dream was still effective doing what he did.
Yeah, but he doesn't do what Giannis does.
Okay, 35.
Yeah,
5 years.
Giannis is running up and down the court, just
5-6 years, 35 without injury.
Giannis would have to, and DeAndre, back me up here if you think so. Giannis would have to become like Dream. He'd have to actually train with a post player and have his more footwork based than he is.
What makes him
bullying over
to get out and
run. Exactly. That's it right there. He gets the rebound. He's able to bring the ball up the court. He's able to take guys off the dribble
in 2 strides.
In 2 strides, he's developed his jumper just a little bit. It's still not that efficient, but he's developed it enough. I think that will be the next tier if he wants to take his game to a different level. Is actually being a consistent jump shooter, not in the 3-point range, but along the mid range, free throw line being consistent.
How about
that has to happen too.
The sky hook. How about that?
Get Kareem on the case.
Yeah, he's right here.
Yeah.
So DeAndre's right though. He needs to also develop a 3-point shot. That's the way this league is going. If he wants to have more longevity, he needs to start hitting threes and hit them with regularity. LeBron did it. He went from shooting like 32% to hitting 40-something.
Yeah, no, he's become a good 3-point shooter.
I told you this yesterday, and I was half kidding. Like, I am surprised when he misses a shot ever.
LeBron?
Yes. How many shots do you think he's taken in his life?
I was just going to say, at some point, you get real good at something if you do it enough.
That's
it doesn't matter what it is.
You shouldn't miss ever from anywhere.
I kind of agree. I know it sounds ridiculous, but I kind of agree.
Yes,
that's one of those things, like, to kind of with Shaq and the free throw shooting, I'm like, look, I'm not saying you got to become Steph Curry. Like, I get that's but just
work at it.
Like DeAndre Jordan is actually a really good example. Chris Webber's a good example of this. Those guys were awful foul shooters, and they became just mediocre. That's what you're looking for. Like you just take enough of them. Eventually, you like the Papa shot back here. It took me 10 times to realize, no, just smash it off the backboard. It'll go in. Like, you just figure it out.
That's what are you still undefeated against Greg?
No, he got me once. But I quickly corrected he took 2, and I just went boom over.
Actually, he doubled me up yesterday, I think.
You missed both years. I took one, I made it, and I walked out of the room.
I haven't played any of you 3 today,
you don't
so we need to make
out. I'm really getting
calling you out in the next break. How about that?
Never call me out for anything.
In the next break, come on, DeMarco.
I think I'm actually undefeated right now.
All of us.
Are you really?
I think I'm actually undefeated against the room right now.
Okay, you and I haven't played, have we?
Well, against Greg and then you. I haven't played you yet.
I don't think we have.
I did beat you. I beat you the same day I beat Greg.
I don't recall, man.
I see everybody always forgets. There we go.
I don't recall is what they say when you're on the witness stand.
Ollie North over there.
You don't want to lie, so you say, I don't recall. I like it.
Tell the truth when you must, but never lie.
Hey, Funchy just got here. What's up, Funchy?
He's here.
Yeah, he's here.
Hey,
I'm here. Love your hat.
Thank you.
I think you're a terrible driver.
What?
Yeah. We talked about this yesterday.
Why am I a terrible driver?
I've never driven with you. There was the consensus in the room seemed to be that you were a terrible driver.
Why is that?
You'd have to ask the people that have
don't
driven
remember us going to the LAFC game?
And I remember we got there really fast and really safe.
Exactly. You see that right
there?
You see that is a
really fast.
Really fast and really safe.
Really
DeAndre
fast.
seems traumatized by the experience.
No, because I remember him legit looking at his GPS and oh, I got to get over. Oh, and he says, beer's over.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Man.
Well, what am I supposed to do? You're supposed to get over.
I've just seen you walk through the hallways. It doesn't fill me with confidence that you're a good driver.
Oh, come on, man.
You have a lot of energy. You're
haven't had an
individual.
since in the 90s.
Okay. That's pretty
I
good.
mean, just because you haven't wrecked, how many wrecks have you
we gotta
caused?
ask
He got away and they crashed.
Wait, what was your first car?
Oh, man. What was it? It was a Toyota Camry.
A Camry. Okay. Do you know the Ultima's done?
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
I'm sad about that.
Yeah, we were talking about that. Yeah.
Yes.
What's your first car? I love it. Love it, love it. How'd that car meet its end? Your first car?
Oof. I think we just sold it or whatever. It just got old now.
I thought for sure that was going to end with I totaled it.
Right.
Oh, I've never gotten that.
You see where I'm going, right?
His last
I've
crash.
had one accident my whole life. I was 17 years old. Shut up.
405 freeway.
Up next, we're going to do the Pchanga Pick of the Week. Be caller 7 right now at 877-710-3776, and we'll take your Pchanga Pick of the Week next on the DeMarco and Travis Afternoon Show on ESPN LA.
Your Lakers, your season, your home.
Tomorrow, the Purple and Gold start a 3-game road trip as they invade Toronto.
Grab by Luka. Here come the Lakers quickly into the front court. Luka down the middle, pulls up. 3-pointer by Luka, good.
Your LA Lakers battle the Toronto Raptors. Coverage begins tomorrow at 3 p.m.
The Lake Show lives here. 710 ESPN and the ESPN LA app.
Pchanga Resort Casino is rewarding you on another level. Bring in a rewards card from one of 16 Southern California casinos and access exclusive benefits with Pchanga's tier status match program. Qualified members can even win $25,000 club dollars. But hurry, this limited time offer ends December 31st and match statuses remain valid through January 31st, 2026. Open to new and existing Pchanga club members. Visit the club at Pchanga for more details. Must be 21 or older with valid ID.
When it's game time, every play counts. So when it's time to choose your next vehicle, make the winning play at George Chevrolet. From the powerful work-ready Silverado to the family-sized Traverse and all-electric standouts like Blazer and Equinox EV, George Chevrolet has an incredible selection and a championship-caliber team ready to help you get the perfect Chevy at the best price. Visit them off the 91 Freeway, Lakewood Exit in Bellflower, or shop online at georgechevy.com. That's georgechevy.com. Chevrolet, together let's drive.
Hey, Los Angeles, your Rams return home to battle the Detroit Lions in a massive NFC collision with playoff implications on Sunday, December 14th at 1 p.m. Get ready for another electric matchup as Matthew Stafford leads the Rams against Jared Goff and the Lions. Bring all your energy to SoFi Stadium to watch as the #1 team in the NFC West looks to defend their home turf. To secure your seats, visit therams.com/DET. Again, that is therams.com/DET. And we'll see you at the Rams house.
Your ambition just met its match with Robinhood. Trade stocks and ETFs, options, futures, and crypto all on one platform. Get started today at Robinhood.com/yourmoney. Your money, your move. All investments involve risk, including loss of principal. Options, futures, and crypto trading carry significant risk and may not suit all investors. Securities offered through Robinhood Financial LLC, member SIPC. Futures trading is offered by Robinhood Derivatives LLC, not FDIC or SIPC protected. Crypto offered through Robinhood Crypto LLC, NMLS ID 1702840, not FDIC or SIPC protected. Portfolio management offered by Robinhood Strategies, an SEC registered advisor.
The post-crib assembly press conference, brought to you by Progressive.
Michael, you had some trouble putting the crib together today. What went wrong?
You know, those instructions can be tough, and, well, you saw the outcome.
Were you upset when your wife pulled you and called in the backup?
No, I mean, the baby needs a crib to sleep in, so whatever it takes.
You've got a changing table to put together next. It's got a lot of drawers. What's your comment?
You know what? We're done here.
Like it or not, sometimes you need a backup. That's why there's Progressive to protect your home and auto. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and other insurers. Not available in all states or situations.
This is the afternoon show with DeMarco and Travis.
Have you slept in silk pajamas yet?
No.
Try it.
Really?
You'll be like, what was I thinking?
Really?
Yeah.
You are hanging out with a Rams Super Bowl champ and Sweet Tea.
You guys like silk, right? No?
Back to the guys.
Do you think there's a chance that Bunchy has a sports picture anywhere?
Yeah.
Can you produce a sports picture?
No, I can't.
No?
You had to have been like Little League or Pop Warner football
I mean,
or something.
Yeah, NJB.
Yeah.
But
What did you play?
Basketball.
You played hoop?
Yeah, I played hoop.
What position?
I mean, forward? You know?
Forward? Were you good?
No.
Did you enjoy it?
I loved it.
There you go.
You used to play sports?
Yes. I just want to see a picture.
Yeah, everybody's got a picture.
I got a picture of me in high school, but not in, playing ball.
I would love to see it. Can you
Okay,
send
cool.
it to us?
Yes, I will.
Yeah, we've been posting these all day. Yes. Wait. Go on the group chat. Greg's got a picture of him playing roller hockey.
Roller hockey. You can't tell.
No, you can't say hockey. It's roller hockey.
I said roller hockey.
Am I right? You can't say hockey. It's roller hockey. You got to be specific.
Totally fine. My parents didn't want me to get a concussion, so they let me play football.
Makes sense. Football. Let you play football. Yeah. Travis sent a shot of him pitching. He's got 2 good shots that he showed me. One where he's going through like some stress.
It did feel like
it. Looked like it.
A high stress moment.
And then one where he looks like Nolan Ryan. And then DeAndre's got a bunch. Yeah, playing basketball.
I still got more in the archives. I'm not going to lie to you, man.
Yeah, because like 3 years ago.
And then Parker, the black quarterback, is the greatest name I've ever heard in my life.
So good.
Comes in with the video.
So good.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Good stuff. So one more thing, real quick. Let me make this point about the Rams and this whole thing about the trap game. It's still bothering me, Trav. I got to get this out.
Okay.
It's not a trap game. It just, when you say trap game, like when you label it, that just tells me you haven't been watching the Panthers, which is fine. I mean, like DeAndre, we both said the same thing. They beat Green Bay in Green Bay. This team is not as bad as you think.
I agree.
And the Rams didn't play that well. So I finished watching the offense. They were going up and down the field on them. They were killing them. They were absolutely slaughtering the Panthers. They were going to win that game if they didn't turn it over or at least tie it up. So, and some guys had their best performances. Colby Parkinson took a step forward as an inline blocker. Blake Corum is making a real challenge.
He had the best game of his career.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's not taking it lightly. It's just it was unfortunate you turned the ball over. Now, some guys on defense need to step it up. That's where I would say, okay, it was weird. There were a lot of subs early on defense, which kind of made my head kind of like
explain it to me. I don't follow that.
Like within the first 10 plays, I think they subbed 7 guys.
Why
on the
would
D-line.
that happen?
I have no idea. That's what I'm saying. I don't know, but that was odd. I mean, when you're looking at if we're detectives, that jumped out. Like, why are we subbing so much so early? So that was kind of weird. So they'd never really got in a rhythm defensively, and how could they? I'm looking for the starting unit when you got Verse, Young, Kobe Turner, Fisk, or Puna. I'm looking for that group out there.
Yeah.
Okay, I keep seeing other guys or different combinations of people. Josiah Stewart is in, Verse is out, or whatever. There was a play where there was a 3rd and 6 play, and they ran the ball, and it was 2 backup tackles in. They get the first down, then the starters came back. I'm like, you need them out there for the 3rd down. It was just kind of all out of rhythm, so you never really got your footing.
I would love to get an opportunity to play them again. I don't think you will, because I don't think they're going to make the playoffs. And, even if they did, I don't think they're going to last long enough to run into the Rams.
Yeah.
But I agree with what you're saying. It is the first time I have ever watched a Carolina Panthers game from beginning to end with Bryce Young as their quarterback ever.
Right. Okay.
I was surprised at how effective they were, but there was never a point where you felt like they were the better team.
No,
it was just one of those. All right, just knock these guys. They couldn't get the knockout shot. They kept carrying them around.
This is the thing. That could be anybody. It doesn't matter who's on the other side.
True.
If you turn the ball over. That's the lesson from that. So we'll see what happens in Arizona this week. I bet they right the ship. All right, let's go to Nate. This is your neck of the woods, Dana Point, right?
Oh wow.
This is Nate. What's up, Nate?
What up, boys? How we doing?
You don't have a pool that's not fixed in front of your subdivision, do you?
No, I'm right near Laguna Miguel, though.
Ah, nice. Yes. They have a good little, called the White House, right? Is that a restaurant over there?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Great great omelets.
Yep.
What's your pick of the week?
I'm going with the Rams. Bounce back dub. Indoor game, a little more of a track meet. Try and recapture the NFC lead.
Nate,
Go Ramley.
I like the pick, Nate. That's a great pick. And coming off a loss. Coming off
an L, yeah.
Yeah. What does McVay say? Humility is 1 week away. Well, you just got punched in the mouth. One thing he does do is respond. So I would bet. He said this in his postgame. I feel sorry for who we're playing next, and I think he means it.
Yeah, it's one of my favorite things about Sean McVay is that when they have a game that is not up to their standard, they very, very rarely back it up with another one.
No doubt.
They almost always get whatever was wrong the week before, they get it fixed.
That was a good pick by Nate, yeah.
Quite frankly, that's what was so shocking to me about the kicking thing, is that it was so unlike the Rams to let a problem continue to be a problem.
Well,
it was really weird.
Okay, on that note, right, I keep saying this. I will die on this hill. He's going to be a good kicker. This will just be a footnote. The guy's got that easy power.
Sure, it happens.
Once he straightens himself out. But that's what I mean. When you kept him for so long, even after you made a switch, that's how good
I wasn't even talking about like keeping him that long. I'm just talking about the fact that they couldn't get it blocked up right.
Well, you're trying to get it going, and it didn't happen.
It was bizarre.
But it's they got that fixed. And
you know, they haven't stuck one single shovel in the dirt in that hole in the front of my neighborhood in
Are you
at
serious?
least a month.
It's still the same thing?
They've made some progress, but they haven't worked on it in a month.
How long has it been in total?
Since they started their construction or since it's been broken?
Since it's been broken.
Years. 3 years.
3 years at least.
Yes.
It should not take this long.
You think? Yeah.
You're paying into the HOA,
of course. And by the way, I had a little ding in my garage door. They were on that the very next day.
Oh my God! 3 years.
Now they've what's the bars that you put in there before you pour the concrete and all that? You know,
the rebar.
The rebar.
Yeah.
So they've made some progress, and I'm like, oh, at least we're getting there. And then they just stop. They haven't come. They apparently don't work Novembers and Decembers.
Cold? What?
Cold?
I don't know. I don't know. Asking questions. Oh my God!
I don't know. It infuriates me.
Wow. Yeah. One more thing, Rook. I was going to make a point about if you have a letdown and then you have another letdown, that's when they put you on the list that we may have to replace you. That's when
players. What you're talking about?
No, coaches.
Oh, okay.
If you keep losing these heartbreakers in a row, like if you don't bounce back, then they start losing faith in you.
That's what Arizona's done all year.
Correct the mundo. Yes.
Arizona has. Their record is lousy, but I don't think they're lousy.
Everyone they lost, this is me. Yeah. Everyone they lost, they could have won.
Yeah.
That is a sneaky team.
And I couldn't agree more.
Yeah.
This is one of those, I know their record stinks. I know they're playing a 400-year-old Jacoby Brissett at quarterback. They move the ball. They score points. They just lose every week.
This right.
You know, it's a weird.
They do everything right.
It sounds weird,
I know.
but I did my Locked On Rams podcast with a crossover with the Cardinals guy today, and he was just he goes, they're in every game. They just don't know how to win these games. They will do something that they might do. If there's 10 things to do, they may do 8 of them exactly right, but the two others are so bad that it negates the other 8.
I don't want to. I hope they don't figure it out.
Nope.
And there was a time when Arizona used to whoop the Rams.
Yeah, that's hard to fathom because since Sean McVay's been here, he has beat them like a drum.
If they fire him, this will be the 5th coach.
I know.
Yeah, that's
and they
crazy.
Probably will.
It might. We're going to tip or no tip next, right? Correct?
Tip.
Good. This is going to be fun.
Hold on, real quick, though. I was looking at the Cardinals as far as like their wins and losses. Like their margin of losses is literally no more than like 6 points.
No, they're all one-score games. Yeah. They've only gotten blown out, I think, once or twice.
Yes.
And it's division opponents, the Seahawks and the 49ers.
They hate you. They would like nothing more than to ruin your season.
You got to play them twice in a relatively short period of time, too.
And they think you're overlooking them. Yeah. And you're not, especially coming off a loss to Carolina, which was awesome. Blessing in disguise. All right.
So it's so crazy how we look at teams like Denver, Tampa Bay, and the teams that win those close games. It's like, wow, okay, this is a really good team. And they're losing games by less than a touchdown, and we look at them as crap.
Well, no, I mean, it's the Bill Parcells thing on steroids. You are what your record says you are. If you don't watch them every week, you're just going to look at the record and say bad team.
I don't think they're crap. I don't think they're bad team. They're a losing team. And maybe
they're
I'm splitting a hair there.
Short.
That may be a really a distinction without a difference, but I think it matters. I don't think they stink. I just don't think they figured out how to win yet.
Fair.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, look, if you're lacking at the top, the number one spot, it's going to be tough to win. Brissett's good.
He's been kind of balling out.
It's only because he's better than Kyler Murray.
Yeah.
It's the same old Jacoby Brissett that's probably not going to take you to the playoffs.
No. You know when we saw
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But he's just better than Kyler.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know when we saw what happened between Jonathan Gannon and the running back, DeMarcado, and saw that whole situation? Do you think that took a toll into their season? Because that was early on. Like, do you think that took into effect as how the players respond?
Okay, so this is crazy. This is one of the knocks on Gannon. They say he doesn't show enough emotion on the sideline, and they hate it. Right. This is the same guy that had that
the
moment.
one time he did, and he had to apologize for it.
That's why it was so out of character. But they likened him to Todd Bowles. They think Todd Bowles is listening to jazz music. Right. And I laughed my butt off when I heard that. Like, he's so chill on the sideline.
I am never, ever going to be able to look at Todd Bowles and see it with his headset on and not picture like Miles Davis just kind of chilling in his headset.
Just chilling with his arms folded.
I'm surprised he's not going.
He might be. Right.
It's pretty funny because when they do pan the camera over to him, He doesn't show really like that much.
No, he's now in my arm, I'm like, oh, that's a pretty chill guy, kind of zen. Like, let's not get too. It's like the pilot of an airplane. We're not going to get too animated.
Yeah.
We got control of this thing. It's
But
all good.
Every now and then, you'd like to see some emotion coming off that sideline, especially if you're making mistakes that cost you games. Yeah, that's the other thing. They're attaching that to players aren't being held accountable. So you're in these games, you're fighting hard, you're doing 8 of 10 things to win, and the 2 things don't happen, and they keep happening over and over again, and there's no accountability. Again, you're losing heartbreaker after heartbreaker. This is how you get on the list to get fired.
Maybe he's listening to Thelonious Monk, and he's just not plugged into what's going on. Yeah.
He should go there. Absolutely.
I love that. That's so funny.
Isn't that funny? I know, that's so wild. That is so wild.
And it's terribly insulting.
It is.
Yeah,
it is.
It's like deeply, deeply insulting.
They always the answer to that is they always bring up Dungy. Like, you don't have to be a yeller and a screamer to get the best out of your players. Remember, that team was good. They had a bunch of Hall of Famers. Right.
Give me Derek Brooks and John Lynch and Warren Sapp, and we'll figure some stuff out.
You know, he was the coach when I went to the Pro Bowl.
Dungy was?
Dungy was.
Yeah?
We had a 45-minute practice.
Perfect.
Oh, it was awesome. He said, look, this is how it works. You treat me right, I treat you right. Brett, go home.
Awesome.
Thank you, Coach.
Thanks, Coach.
I'm like, Warren, how can you screw this up? Oh, my God, I'd be fighting so hard for this dude. All right, coming up next, are we going into tip or no tip now?
Yes,
sir. I think so. We can keep it clean today. You got some good ones?
We got stuff.
Any more? Does anyone have any more sports pictures back there?
I think Reese is still looking.
Been looking for like the last 10 minutes for just
Reese
a high school
any?
picture.
I want to see Reese.
Do you have any?
You know, I may have a video.
Drug
emoji
videos
too.
Bring
you
it.
got anything?
Let me see it. I want to see that. I love this. This is so good. I was such a tape nerd. I still am. I just love watching video. I love watching sports.
Yeah.
I really do. When we go to stadium, they got like pictures and history, and I just stand there and look at
I do like that stuff.
Isn't it awesome?
You know who's great at that?
Who's that?
Dodger Stadium.
Yeah, right.
Especially when you get on that club level and you walk along the concourse.
Yeah.
It's like a museum. It's so much cool stuff. It is
Do you
just
know who that is?
the programs, the action shots, the Gold Gloves, it's.
I know who's going to have one in there. Miggy.
Yeah.
Welcome back, Miggy.
Yeah.
Yes.
Fantastic.
You owed him.
He earned it. And by the way, he's gonna. I need a little time.
He's gonna play. He's gonna play every game this year.
Good luck.
All right, tip or no tip. Next, DeMarco and Travis, ESPN LA.
You got a lot of choices if you get hurt in an accident. I understand that. I'm here to tell you that I called Joseph S. Normand after my accident, called Joseph S. Normand after my son's accident, and I couldn't be happier with how it all turned out, because everything you hear about this stuff is true. It happens fast. It's scary. It's overwhelming. Everybody's telling you something different, and you're not quite sure who to trust. That's why you need an expert, and that's Joseph S. Normand at Normand Legal. If you get hurt in an accident, pick up the phone and call Joe. In fact, put the number in your phone right now. 213-747-1234. 213-747-1234. Don't wait, right? Get the help that you need and then call Joe. 213-747-1234. The legal system, it's complicated. The insurance company knows it way better than you do. They know how to take advantage of you. Joe's not going to let them do it. 213-747-1234. And if you're not sure if you have a case, you're like, well, I don't even know. Call Joe. He will walk you through it and tell you if you have a case or not. 213-747-1234 and normandlegal.com.
The Sedano and Cap Morning Show. Sports talk, pop culture, and non-stop chaos.
Wow, Fergie just threw his headphones.
Fergie, throw your headphones.
Oh, my goodness.
Mornings in L.A. will never be the same.
Start with USC, please.
But I would just say this.
Can we thank USC for playing in this season? Participating in this season. Grab your
Come on, Fergie.
Oh, you had your chance.
Wow, Fergie just threw his headphones.
Fergie, throw your headphones.
Come on, Bruin boy.
Somebody help me, please.
Oh, yeah.
Broke them.
Oh, he didn't break them.
He broke them.
Oh, my goodness.
Hang with Sedano and Cap every weekday morning starting at 7 a.m. on 710 ESPN, the all-new ESPN LA app, and live on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles.
They say love is the greatest gift of all, but straight-up cash works too. Now your top reasons to visit Morongo.
Are
Our Gift a Day giveaway has begun. Earn 500 points on your rewards card and get that day's gift. Weekdays through the 19th.
Number 2.
Get your sugar cookie lattes and peppermint cake all month long at Pink Coffee.
And the number 1 reason.
Jackpot Palooza. We're giving away $25,000 on the 13th at 7 p.m.
Morongo. Good times.
Hey Rams fans, this Saturday, December 6th, stop by the Westlake Village Verizon store and meet the Rams cheerleaders and the best mascot in all of sports, Rampage. Plus, check out Verizon's incredible holiday deals on gifts for everyone, from the latest phones and tablets to gaming consoles, smartwatches, and more. Don't miss out. Come say hi to the Rams cheerleaders and Rampage at the Westlake Village Verizon store, located at 121 South Westlake Boulevard from 10 a.m. to noon on Saturday, December 6th.
Actual price will depend on product and subscription plan. Featured products are compounded drug products, which the FDA does not approve or verify for safety, effectiveness, or quality. Prescription products require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate. See website for details, restrictions, and important safety information.
Want a boost in and out of the bedroom? Hims has you covered. Introducing a new 2-in-1 approach to level up your game. Tadalafil for better bedroom performance and zinc for testosterone support. Put it all together and you've got what you need to turn things all the way up. Getting started is simple. Just go to hims.com/joy to start your free online visit. Through Hims, you can access ED treatments including pills, chews, and more. 100% online. No office visits, no pharmacy lines. Just fill out a simple intake form and a licensed medical provider will determine if treatment's right for you. If prescribed, it ships free and discreetly to your door. Find affordable treatment options at up to 95% less than brand names at hims.com/joy. That's hims.com/joy, HIMS.com/JOY.
It's DeMarco Farr and Travis Rogers.
You're the yin to our yang.
Afternoons with DeMarco and Travis rolls on.
When I see people, I'm just so happy like we're sharing the earth together. This is all us here right now at the same time.
Back to the guys.
Beto Duran chiming in.
Yeah, Beto sent me a high school baseball picture. It's terrific.
Are we posting these? Yeah, throw it on the group chat.
Right,
I love these.
Hey, by the way, I would like to say that Reese just showed us one of his high school photos of him playing football. He played with a certain someone that we're all very familiar with.
Put it in the group chat. I want to see. Did you put it in there yet?
He's going to send it right now.
A certain someone. What up?
Someone.
We were very familiar with this guy.
Is it a
He
secret?
currently plays in the NFL, and he's a receiver, yes.
It's a secret?
NFL receiver, a number 1 receiver.
Phoenix.
From
he
here.
is. He's very much a number 1 receiver.
From here? He's from here.
From
You're
here, yeah. And actually, DeMarco, you watch him a lot, I would assume.
I watch him a lot.
Not because they're in LA, but because of someone on their team. Being very.
Come on, dude. I got hit in the head. Yeah, can you just tell me?
Is it Amon-Ra St. Brown?
No. Right school?
Mater Dei.
No. Right school, like USC.
Oh, SC. A recent... Addison?
No.
Who is it?
Drake London.
Drake London.
So,
wow. Okay. Wow. You played
Michael
with
Penix
Drake
Jr.
London?
throwing to Drake London.
Yeah. Where did you play, Reese? What position?
Moore Park High School.
Moore Park High School.
He's a receiver.
You were a receiver with Drake London.
You say them.
I wonder who called him.
I'm just saying. Yeah.
He's going to show you guys. He's show you guys right now.
Let me think.
Reese had a lot of single
third
coverage.
long. Drake or Reese?
Or zero
Reese was
coverage.
getting singled up regularly.
Yeah. Is that you? Oh. Look at you. Oh, my God. Send that on. Dude, you were an athlete. Look at you. I love that. Oh, my God. You were the slot guy. Did you? I love these. Oh, my God. This is so cool. All right, let's go to tip or no tip.
All right, tip or no tip. So Elden Campbell passed away unexpectedly today, which was very, very sad. He was 57 years old. But that was the time when I really became a Lakers fan because it was the early 90s. You had Nick Van Exel, Sedale Threatt. There's guys like Corey Blunt. It was not a great team, but it was a good team. You look back on those years, the Elden Campbell, Nick Van Exel years, fondly. Tip or no tip?
I'll say tip.
Despite losing, they never won.
I for some reason, I love Nick Van Exel.
Yeah, he was fun.
He was so much fun.
He was fun.
And coming off Showtime, of course.
Yeah.
Residual. I love the Lakers. I love that squad.
That's why that was not my favorite era of basketball.
Oh, really? Okay.
For exactly the same reason.
Yeah.
Nick Van Exel was fun. Eddie Jones was a really good player. Cedric Sabalas was a big West guy like me, so I liked rooting. He was a Fullerton guy. So there was but you had just come out of 10 years where they went to the finals. What was it, 7 or 8 times?
Yeah.
And Magic and
disappointing
Kareem
time,
and Worthy were, they were just winning everything every single year, it felt like. And then all of a sudden you entered this next period where it's like, what do you mean we're not going to the finals every year? So not really. They were okay, but wherever you get introduced to this stuff is kind of where you set your standard. And my introduction to Laker basketball was Showtime. It's like, good luck ever matching that.
So he said this was his intro to the Lakers.
Yeah.
This is where he came in. I thought that was fascinating.
Yeah.
We came in on a completely different era.
I know.
Yeah. I mean, I was born in 1983. So Showtime era was going on, but I
it
was
over
so
by the
young.
time you were ready to know what's up.
At 10 years old, it was 1993.
Yeah,
it was
over.
It was gone.
It was over.
Yeah. So this was actually the team that I was like, oh, Nick the Quick. It was just so fun to watch. And
Nick
Elden
Van
Campbell
Exel was super fun to watch.
When
he was
did
a lot of
elbow
fun.
the ref? Was that here or someplace else?
I think it was here.
Was it here?
Yeah. Yeah.
I think so. Nick Van
I think
Exel.
It was
in
here?
my mind's
Okay.
eye, it was here.
Yeah, that was a fun time. Yes.
What's next, Greg?
DeAndre.
All right, so last week the Phoenix Suns took on the Sacramento Kings, and something happened during the game within a fan approaching the Kings bench. So I'm gonna play this. This is a Kings super fan, and he ended up getting kicked out of the game for comments that he made towards Zach LaVine. I'm gonna just play the audio.
But basically what happened is after not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, but after the 6th time, Zach LaVine leaves his man wide open for a 3. Doug Christie calls the timeout. They come over to the bench. I say, yo, we don't pay to watch you not play defense. And Zach LaVine looks at me and says, then go home. So I start letting him have it. I was like, no, I pay to be here. You go home. You getting paid over $40 million. You only got 8 points, and we in the 4th quarter.
Wow.
You didn't show up.
Oh my God.
Once again, you didn't show up. All these fans in Sacramento, they deserve better than that. This is one of the dopest and best fan bases. I'm not even from Sacramento. I'm from Brooklyn.
What?
Okay, yeah, right.
How are you from Brooklyn rooting for Sacramento?
That kind of threw me for a loop.
But my question is that tip or no tip, the fans have the right to address a certain player even when they're playing bad.
I'll go tip because everything he said is pretty much right. That was very respectful.
If he's telling the truth, if that's how he said, hey, you've left your guy open 10 times in a row, I didn't come here to watch you not play defense, that's okay. If there was some little hot sauce on it, then not okay.
I mean,
but
if it's true and you got 8 points in the 4th.
No, criticizing effort, I think, is entirely fair game. Entirely.
Because when I go to games and stuff like that, especially Eagles games, I'm like, dude, come on, man! What are you doing? Stop turning the ball over. And they're Eagles fans out there, they're very passionate, man. They're booing them off the field and stuff like that. So I'm just curious. This guy literally on the video, he walks towards the Kings bench and he literally points to Zach LaVine and he's telling us, you see in the video, yo, man, you need to play defense. You need to play defense.
That's very funny.
My biggest sideline tantrum was somebody said something to me at home. DeMarco, you quit. And he was pretty much close. I threw my helmet. It rolled into Pam Oliver.
Oh, wow.
You're right in her foot. I was so lucky. Yeah. But you can call him out. If you're right, you're right.
If you get a response, you've done one of two things. You've gone way too far and said something you never should have said.
Or you hit the nerve.
Or you hit the bullseye in the dead center.
I think
those are the two things.
But wait a minute. Brooklyn and you rooting for Sacramento?
That's weird.
What you doing?
He's picking bad teams is what he's doing.
What are you
Nets
doing?
in Sacramento? My God, if you're going to have more than one team, pick at least one that's halfway decent.
If there's a nefarious other end of that dude, I bet they're mad. What are you doing?
I know, right?
All right,
Sit down
what you
and
got?
shut up.
All right, guys, we have a very important anniversary today. 40 years ago, this happened. Right?
Bears.
Right?
Yes.
I know you two were jamming out to these things in 1986 when it came out. And this was the team when it happened, right?
Yeah. Yes.
So I'm going to ask you guys, is this the best song associated with a sports team?
I think so. I don't think any other sports team has a song that was this popular.
Right.
That was sung by the actual team.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ram It never really caught on the way that the Super Bowl Shuffle did.
Nope,
Superchargers doesn't.
Superchargers, I'm not going to lie, kind of a toe tapper. It's a
good song. I like it.
Yeah.
Chargers.
Right. It
Yeah.
kind of makes you go, all right, I'm kind of feeling this one. But the Super Bowl Shuffle was great because, A, it was, believe it or not, at the time, kind of unique.
Yes.
And terrible, which made it great. Right? Like that Jim McMahon is trying to rap a little bit is genuinely funny.
Kind of pulled it off.
Yeah.
Wait, this isn't Dan Fouts singing, right?
No,
this is a real
these
singer.
are professional musicians.
No,
but that's
got to be sung by the team.
Right. This is kind of like.
Yeah, it's toe tapping.
Yeah.
It is. You're right.
Didn't they make the Super Bowl shuffle before they won the Super Bowl?
Yes, they did.
Yes, they did.
Yes.
That's wild to me.
They did
Could you
not want to
imagine
do
if
it.
today, like the Rams, came out with a song saying that it's time for
Funny
the
you
Super Bowl
mentioned.
shuffle?
So Ram It, they have a song called Ram It.
Yeah.
It
Ram It.
came out right after this one because of this. If they can
Get
do
outta
it,
here.
we can do it. I kid you not.
Was Ram It? I mean, they didn't win a Super
The
Bowl then.
Bears were so much better than everyone else that season.
They knew
like,
it.
This was not they were one of the teams.
What is their one loss? Didn't they lose one
Miami
game?
on Monday Night Football.
Oh, that's
Dan
right.
Marino beat 'em. Yeah, man.
That's right, because the Miami Dolphins, the 72
Bunchy.
team was just loving it.
Yeah.
Bunchy, they were going to create a rule on offense. This is how devastating they were on defense. That the offense could actually have 13 players. No, I mean 12 players.
What?
Yes, they just one guy on the field. All he did was protect the quarterback.
Man.
He couldn't carry it, couldn't touch the football. He was just an extra guy in the back.
I've never heard that before.
That's how dangerous they were. They were
Yeah.
knocking people out.
They were so much better than
Yes.
everybody. That Super Bowl was one of the first ones I have like a vivid recollection of watching, and it was a disaster.
Yeah,
they just
yeah.
murdered
mauled
the
Was Jeff
Patriots.
Fisher on that team?
Who?
Jeff Fisher was the punt returner.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Jeff Fisher was the punt
Jeez.
returner. Mongo.
Yeah, Mongo.
No,
Stephen Michael.
McMichael, Hampton, Richard Dent, Wilbur Marshall, Mike
Singletary,
that Gary
Leslie
Fensick.
Frazier, Fensick.
Yeah, no, they were. It was a joke,
Walter Payton,
man. Yeah,
Jimbo Covert.
McMahon.
Yeah, they had everything. Well, Willie Gault was an Olympic-level sprinter.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. Yeah, that team was dangerous. The only team, I swear, I'm not kidding, that's the only team I respect as far as the Super Bowl winners.
What do you mean?
If you match the greatest show on turf with, I think we mopped the floor with everyone.
Oh,
Wow, you think?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And 100%.
Love to see that.
Even some of those 49er teams from the 80s?
100%.
Really?
We can go toe-to-toe. We got Hall of Famers, too.
Oh, no, I know.
Yeah.
But
and a Hall of Fame coach.
Yeah.
So
did those Niners teams.
But the only one that gives me pause is Chicago.
That's interesting.
Yeah, that.
Yeah.
Richard Dent was a monster.
Joe Montana, Jerry Rice, Bill Walsh, Brent Jones, Roger Craig.
Only them.
Pretty good.
Yes. But Ram It
I know
came after.
I know you got Niner things
Just saying,
going on.
Ram It came after that song, and Jackie told me they didn't make a single penny from that.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
cool.
They came down, shot the video.
I'm not surprised.
Left.
Yeah.
That was it. Wow. All right, so our pick segment. Do we have Laura's not here today? Shout out to Laura.
She sent me everything.
She
so
has the
I will
number, the
give
tally.
You, yep. I will
Okay.
give it to you when we come back.
So this has become quite competitive. No, are you still doing the coin?
I have. Yeah. I don't even know how I did last week. Do you have the stats for last week, Greg?
I'm getting
All
it
right.
now.
Yeah.
I'm getting it
Okay,
now.
you're going to stay with the
I
coin?
need Reese. I need my yen, please. The online coin has not done me nearly as well as Reese's 500 yen
Because
coin.
I'm glad you can pull back from the coin and say, I'm not going with the coin, I'm going here.
And I lost.
You should go with the coin.
Yeah. I changed my mind. I got the Panthers, and I
Yeah.
went, nope, I'm taking the Rams, and the coin knew.
The coin knew.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to do the picks next, and we'll keep going with some NFL stuff as well. There's the coin. All right, next, DeMarco and Travis, ESPN LA.
Tip or no tip is brought to you by the law office of Joseph S. Normand. You got a lot of choices in your legal team, but with Joe, family always comes first. 213-747-1234. That's 213-747-1234 or normandlegal.com.
The biggest show on the radio. Mason and Ireland on 710.
I think Timmy, if he plays like the way he played in the G League, could work his way up to a standard contract. Don't you, Michael?
Oh, yeah. He's a good player. I'm surprised he's taking this long to
Why
get into
has
the
it
league.
taken so long? He doesn't have the quote-unquote measurable.
Oh, measurable.
He's kind of got a dad bod.
Looks like Travis.
He looks like a 6'9" Travis Rogers.
Oh, okay.
Hang with Mason and Ireland every weekday afternoon from noon to 3 on ESPN Los Angeles.
Cap here. Here's the scenario. Your home is flooded and the damage is severe. Now it feels like your insurance company is turning on you. They won't approve a replacement living arrangement and the adjuster leaves you in the lurch. Take a breath and call Avner Gatt. With years of experience and a passion for helping people, if you've got water damage at home, call Avner Gatt today. 818-917-5256 or avnergatt.com. That's 818-917-5256. Avner Gatt. Your claim, our game.
Park, party, and play at Hollywood Park Casino, LA's hottest card room. Pre-game with friends on game days inside Century Bar and Grill and enjoy daily lunch specials or catch up over a late-night dinner. Step into Ray's Lounge and enjoy live music, DJs on the weekends, and savory crafted cocktails. The only spot where you can park, party, and play 24/7. Hollywood Park Casino now open. Located next to the Forum at SoFi Stadium and the all-new Intuit Dome. For more info, go to playhbc.com or follow them at PlayHBC. Must be 21 plus to enter.
Actual price will depend on product and subscription plan. Featured products are compounded drug products, which the FDA does not approve or verify for safety, effectiveness, or quality. Prescription products require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate. See website for details, restrictions, and important safety information.
Want a boost in and out of the bedroom? Hims has you covered. Introducing a new 2-in-1 approach to level up your game. Tadalafil for better bedroom performance and zinc for testosterone support. Put it all together and you've got what you need to turn things all the way up. Getting started is simple. Just go to hims.com/joy to start your free online visit. Through Hims, you can access ED treatments including pills, chews, and more. 100% online. No office visits, no pharmacy lines. Just fill out a simple intake form and a licensed medical provider will determine if treatment's right for you. If prescribed, it ships free and discreetly to your door. Find affordable treatment options at up to 95% less than brand names at hims.com/joy. That's hims.com/joy, HIMS.com/JOY.
710 ESPN, your home for the 17-time world champion Lakers.
KSPN Los Angeles, a good karma brands radio station.
Yo, real talk, real sports, real LA. Yo, what's up? It's Will I Am, and you're locked into DeMarco and Travis on ESPN LA.
Afternoons with DeMarco and Travis rolls on. Back to the guys.
All right, the dreaded pick segment. I love this part. This is going to be so much fun. Do we usually announce the games first, or we just go one at a time?
We've done it both ways. We've done it both ways.
Do you want to announce the games?
I'll give you the names. I will give you the scores, everything that's going on. So right now, Laura and DeMarco are tied with 63. Travis is in third, technically, with 57. Bunches, who misses weeks, I guess, has 53 and in fourth place. And
here.
DeAndre, you're 1 point behind him with 52. What's going on there?
Eagles.
Bullseye.
Eagles, Raiders.
Eagles get you every week, huh?
They do, yes.
That's why you can't go with your heart.
This is close. Even DeAndre, it was only 11 points. We still got, 5 weeks left?
Yeah. Here we go.
All right, so here we go. So week 14, we're going to start it off with the Cowboys at the Lions. Laura already made her picks, so I will give you hers when it gets to her. So DeMarco, what you got for Cowboys Lions?
Okay, the Cowboys.
The Lions are favored by 3.
Yes, the Cowboys are a whole lot of fun to watch. Dak Prescott, quietly, if you put together an MVP list, a top 5 or at least the top 7, he may be in it.
Oh, hell yeah.
He may be in it. That's what I'm saying.
He's been terrific.
And they've seemed to have turned a corner. And I think the Lions have turned a corner as well, but just to the negative. So I'm going to go ahead and pick the Cowboys. Not super confident because I don't trust the Cowboys, but put them at a 2 for me.
2, okay. Yeah. And Travis, what you got?
All right. So, Greg, I don't know if you've been here when we do this.
I listen to it all the time. I know what you're doing.
Heads is the favorite. Tails is the underdog. So let's see what we get. I got my 500 yen coin, courtesy of Reese here. Tails, so give me the dog, which would be the Cowboys.
The Cowboys are the dog.
All right, give me the Cowboys, and we're going to start at the bottom and work our way up one point, please.
All right, so that's probably what you wanted, though, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. DeAndre.
Oh, man. The Lions could be without Amon-Ra. That's going to be a big issue. But they still got Jameson Williams. They don't have Laporta, though, so that still got Jahmyr Gibbs. They still got David Montgomery. Let's see how Dallas can stop the run. Give me the Lions. I'll make that one my 1.
All right.
And Laura has the Lions and a 1 as well. Right. And so, Funchy, the 10 for 10 Funchy.
I did not like what I saw from the Lions last week, but I did kind of like what I saw from the Cowboys. So
yeah,
I'm going to go with the Cowboys.
Yeah.
Got to go with the hot team, huh?
And what is your confidence?
Let's go, I'd say 2.
Smart man.
Go 2. All right, let's do you again. That's Rams, Cardinals, Funches, and the Rams are favored by 8.5. What you got?
I got burnt by the Rams last week.
Everybody
Bet the
did.
house. Bet the house.
No. I'm going to take the Cardinals, actually, just because of points.
There you go.
You know, the Rams could win by 3 or 4 or whatever. But the confidence is going to be at 1.
1
What?
for the Cardinals.
Yeah. Sorry.
My God.
All right, DeAndre, what you got? Rams, Cardinals, Rams by 8.5.
Man. What was the spread last week against the
10.5.
It was 10.5, yeah. It was a big spread.
I do feel like the Panthers are a better team than the Cardinals. I feel like the Cardinals are just can't figure it out.
Cardinals beat the Panthers, just saying.
I still do believe the Panthers are a better team than
You just went how
That ain't
talked
coin,
about how
that's you.
you just talked about how the Cardinals have not lost any game by more than 6.
but we're talking about against the Rams though, in the Rams firepower. So give me the Rams. I'll make that one. Wait, I got it. I'll do 3. I'll do 3.
3.
Oh my God,
Okay,
hedge
Laura
in the
has
hole.
the Rams, and that's her 4 because she does that every week, I
There you
believe.
go.
DeMarco,
Come on.
Rams 4.
Of course.
So you will never go against that,
Bounce.
huh?
No,
that's why you lose these.
No,
games,
no,
by the way.
I would drop them to a 3 or a 2.
Okay.
At some point. But I confident this week. Give me the 4.
Okay.
And I need the points.
All right, and Trav.
I made an error last week. I apologize to the coin. It was the first time I just flat out just said, nope, we're not doing that. And it bit me, so I'm going to trust the coin here and hope I get what I want. All right. Tails, I got to take the dog. Give me Arizona. Give me a 2.
Wow.
2? All
Yeah,
right.
I don't like it, but
I think
You could override the coin, man.
I tried that. It didn't work.
I think you're going to like that. All right, next game is Texas.
Did you say I think you're going to like that?
Everything that the Cardinals are
heard
losing
you.
games
Look
by
at you.
no more than 6 points
Yeah,
in
they're-
every one of
they're
their
quite close.
losses.
He's mad about
And this
the
is an
roller
8.5 point spread. I in my picks against the spread on the morning show, I'm going Cardinals, and probably with my 5. Texans at Chiefs. Chiefs favored by 3.5, and that goes Trav first.
Okay. Texans are 3.5-point favorites?
No, Chiefs.
Chiefs.
are
Is it in KC or
It is
where is
at-
it?
In Kansas City.
At Kansas City.
Think weather.
I got the dog again.
Think weather.
I get Houston at
Texans.
3.
Okay.
And that's your 3?
That's my
3.
3.
Oh, you're just going to go
okay.
moving on.
We're,
Okay.
we're moving it up.
DeMarco.
Houston's worked out for me so far this season when we've used them.
Okay, this is weird. This is where I'll use a 1 on this one, and I will put it on. It's going to be wet. It's Midwest weather. We just came from there in Carolina. That's going to affect you getting after the passer, especially when you're dependent on your edge guys getting there. That's what Mahomes feasts on, especially this time of year. Give me the Chargers or the Chiefs as my 1.
Chiefs 1. All right, so Laura took the Texans, and that's her 2. DeAndre, where are you going?
Man. I got what, 2 and a 4, correct?
You got a 2 and a 4, yeah.
I'm gonna take the Texans. They're rolling right now, man. And CJ Stroud's
They're
back.
good.
The Chiefs give up a lot, so I do feel like the Texans will do all right in this game. So give me the Texans. I'll make that one my 2.
Your 2. And by the way, this would pretty much knock the Chiefs out completely if they
They're
lose this
desperate.
Back against wall.
Yep. And Funchy, what you got?
Normally, I would take the Chiefs in any situation against the Texans, but I read something about Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift the other day.
What'd you read?
Travis Kelce said, in 2.5 years with being with this woman, he's never had an argument.
That's a lie.
Exactly.
Come on,
exactly.
Travis.
So
That's
I'm
a
betting
lie.
against
Might be
Travis
true.
Kelce and the Chiefs.
Well,
We're going to Texans.
Let me just ask this question. They're both super insanely rich, right?
Yes.
And famous.
Yes.
What could they possibly argue over?
You've been married twice, right?
There's always something to
man.
argue
something.
over.
The remote control, what you're watching on
We done?
TV, anything.
Even if you don't know what you did,
What you eating tonight, anything.
it can just flip like that. Come on, you know
Look,
what you're you're married to.
I
mean,
love my wife as much as anybody could love another person. We argue once a day.
Right. But
It's over little stuff most of the time.
But if I could
Occasionally, it's a
hop a
bigger
PJ
stuff.
to anywhere in the world, if
It's
I get
never
upset,
about-
I would be gone. You know
No,
what I mean?
she'd want. Why are you going on the PJ? Why can't I come?
I guess so. Wow.
Well, you never took me there.
Why do you have to chew so loudly? Doesn't matter what it is. Punchy, was that a 3 or a 4?
Let's go with 3.
3. Okay. Let's start with DeAndre this time. DeAndre, the last game, obviously it's the Eagles. They're a 3-point favorite over the Chargers at SoFi Field. What are you going with? You're going with Eagles.
Of course, man. I mean, look, the Eagles
That's
are
why you
favored
lose
damn
these
near in
games.
every game, and I'm gonna still roll with them for a reason, baby. Come on, now they're the most talented. I do feel like they.
What's crazy is they haven't played well and they're 8-4.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah,
And
it's
again,
weird.
I do believe that they are one of the most talented teams in the NFL on both
What
sides
if
of the
they
field.
do at quarterback?
You mean moving forward?
I wonder what they do at quarterback.
Didn't they
the
just
Eagles?
pay him?
Yeah.
They just paid Jalen Hurts.
Yeah, they just paid him.
If it keeps going the way you've seen the Hard Knocks, if it keeps going the way it's going,
I've seen the Hard Knocks, and he was very responsive and very
they fail again, and it's his fault.
I think they'll do the coach before they do the quarterback.
Is there another guy you would like at quarterback? If you could pick another quarterback,
if I'm being honest, he fits what the Eagles do schematically as far as they went away from the RPO action. I wish they would go back to that, but I don't think it's all on Jalen Hurts. It's a team as a whole.
You heard what my suggestion
a lot on
is,
Jalen
right?
Hurts,
and I know you hate it, but if you want to fix that, I would trade AJ.
You did say that. I would. So give me the Eagles, and guess what? I'm actually going to be in attendance.
You're going
really?
I will be in attendance.
Nice.
The Eagles and Chargers.
Yeah, all right.
So I will be there. So I'll make it now on my forward course. Give me the Eagles, baby.
Like it.
All right, let's go with Funchy. Eagles -3 at the Chargers.
I'm just going to go with the Chargers because I'm going to spite DeAndre again. Every week.
And that's your
That's my 4, yes.
That's your 4.
Chargers. +3.
Spite.
Yeah.
A spite.
Always a good one. Spite is a wonderful motivator.
He's just a bitter Commanders fan. Man.
Hate.
I understand if Mariota was my quarterback right now, too.
Yeah, you know what?
Yes, sir.
Gonna be an unhappy man on Christmas when they play.
Well done.
So Laura took this game. She took the Eagles with her 3, which I kind of understand, too, because with Justin Herbert being he's not out, but he did have surgery on his hand. He's really just like little out passes for the most part, using the run game. Kamani Vidal was actually pretty good, but the Eagles seem like they're going to right this ship, and they're going to take over SoFi. So she took Eagles with the 3. That was just my pick. Let's go, Trev.
Okay, I just think it's interesting that a home dog, which is a good team, is not getting the love that it should.
You can't trust this team.
I look, the Chargers are the least trustworthy team in the history of sports, but they don't stink. They're at home. I know that the home field advantage is a little different with the Chargers, but
before you flip, what would you pick? I know you're going with the coin.
I'd pick the Chargers.
You would pick the Chargers.
I would.
Okay.
Can I ask why?
Because I think they're pretty good. I think the Eagles are all over the map. I think there's some weirdness going on with them. I think that the Chargers are just a good team. I think if they played in a neutral place, I think it'd be a pretty close game, and I'm getting points.
I totally agree with you.
Yeah.
And this will be fun. I'll go with the coin, too.
Okay.
But I'm with you.
That is the first time we've ever done this.
Yeah.
The underdog 4 times in a row.
Wow.
Chargers.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're going
I love
Chargers.
This. I love this because that means if the Eagles do win at my 4.
That's a huge game.
That's a huge game.
Yeah.
So
That's
now
an 8-point swing for you.
Come on
now.
now.
Yes.
So does that mean you're going to go Chargers also?
I'm going Chargers as my 3. This is big for me.
Chargers
See, that run game ain't going to be the same when you got Jalen Carter and Jordan Davis right
I
there.
don't like that pick at all, but I don't like that
Trust
at
the
all.
500 yen, DeMarco. Trust it.
I see.
No.
I don't want to see that thing again if we lose.
So Travis, the coin, and Funchy, the same.
Really?
Exact same picks.
Well,
which
look,
also,
Funchy's been doing pretty well,
and also,
considering he shows up every other week.
DeAndre, you have the exact same picks as Laura.
Unfortunately, I'm trying to catch up.
Whatever happens. You're not getting any ground on her.
Your points are different, though, so that'll change.
That's true.
I wonder what happens to Detroit.
Don't play that song.
If they flame out. Did they miss their window?
Yes.
I don't think they're done. I don't think Goff is done.
I don't think they're done to
St.
where
Brown
they'll
is
go
still
back to
there.
where they were terrible for 30 years.
Yeah.
But I think where they were one of the best teams is no longer true.
You're going to start hemorrhaging players.
Yeah.
The economics of football
and
say
it's just,
so.
very rarely does that window stay open for multiple years. It's usually 2 or 3 if you're really lucky.
I'm not sure if he can coach his way out of it. They do miss Ben Johnson. That's obvious. The one guy that you can't get rid of, the dude in San Francisco, he can seem to survive on several different iterations of his football team.
I think
they're smart at what they do.
It's the same reason that the Rams have only had one bad season under Sean McVay, and that was mostly injury related.
No doubt. I do wonder. Like I saw this in the gym this morning. Mike Tomlin. I think they were fixing to Aaron Rodgers. This is going to be bad for him. He's going to get beat up or quit. There's no way out for him. And I think Tomlin goes with him. I wonder who they hire next. Who will be the 4th Steeler coach?
They got to, whoever it is, you got the longest runway possible, right? They don't turn into everybody else and start canning guys after 3 seasons, do they?
I wonder, can you still get away with that in this day and age? Can you still be that loyal? Can you have another Mike Tomlin?
It's a good question.
Yeah.
I don't know who the next guy would be. I didn't know Mike Tomlin was going to be the next guy when they hired Mike Tomlin.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like if they went from Cowher to Tomlin, I'm like, Okay, I don't know anything about Mike Tomlin.
Mike Tomlin is a coach's coach, and he may be the last of his kind.
Yeah.
Like Chris Paul and the point guards. You may not see longevity like that again without actually winning.
It's rare.
It's
nuts.
nuts.
He's the longest tenured guy. What is it? Reed and McVay are the next two, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it just doesn't happen.
But they're winning.
Yeah.
To be in the league that long without winning, right?
Oh yeah.
That's what I mean. They're winning Super Bowls and stuff like that. So,
absolutely.
Did you just throw this at me for a reason? He is really mad about the roller hockey thing. Throwing stuff at me.
That was for the end of the segment.
I know, but you could have walked it over.
I know, but if I just
at least he
reach
didn't
across.
ball it up and throw it.
That's
at
true.
you.
That's true.
He kind of slid it across.
You're an athlete, and now you were catching it, and you did.
I hate.
Well
see,
done.
that's what people. They used to punch me in the airport. Like people, hey, DeMarco, pow! I'm like, you know that hurts, right?
You're pretty big,
right?
I
feel pain.
You're a pretty big guy.
But
it feels like you can stand up.
Big
to it.
people feel pain.
I
That
understand.
hurt. Is this Manny? Manny sent us a picture.
I know, it's great.
Look at Manny.
It's
my
great.
God. See, yes.
Send it to the group chat so we can all see
Send it to the group chat. You know how to send it to the group chat?
I can do it.
Send
Yeah.
it to the group
I
chat.
got
This
you.
is awesome. I love these. I need more.
By the way,
more.
while you're doing that, sending it to the group chat, I just want to shout out Andrew Luna. So there's Spotify Wrapped is happening right now, when the things that you listen to the most on Spotify. So this guy, Andrew Luna, has the DeMarco and Travis afternoon show as their top spot. He says he loves the show, helps me disconnect from working in the ER.
Hey,
so
nice.
Thank you, buddy.
That's what
Thank
we do.
you, Andrew
Nice.
Luna.
There
Love
you
that.
go.
Sincere thanks.
Happy
That's
to be
awesome.
there for you. Yes, if we could crack a beer, we would. Absolutely. Can I do one more thing before we get out of here?
You got plenty of
there
time.
was some stuff that was trying to, I guess, gin up some heat. Those two Mexican-American quarterbacks going for the Heisman this year. Pavia, and who's the other one?
Mendoza. Are they both of Mexican heritage? I know they're both Latino.
I think
Okay.
so.
I don't know.
But Jim Plunkett won the Heisman.
Yeah.
He's his.
Hey, you looked it up, right?
Of course,
Yeah.
you're right. So it's already been done. So
Okay.
there is no first time. It's already been done.
Second time, I guess.
Second
Yeah.
time, if they do win it.
Yeah.
Does the Heisman still move you?
Yeah, I like the Heisman. And I can't make a case for why. It certainly doesn't mean what it meant 25 years ago.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I like the Heisman.
Does the NIL era change the Heisman for you?
College football is so different than it used to be. It's pro sports. It doesn't. I have zero emotional attachment to it anymore, other than a few things. It's pro sports. Players move every year. Coaches move every year.
Yeah.
There's huge money involved.
I got to admit,
yeah.
I was not so fired up as of late with the Heisman. Like it didn't
I get
grab
that.
my attention.
I get that.
Yeah.
I totally get
You know what
that,
I mean?
but I still.
Yeah.
It's the same reason I love the Major League Baseball All-Star Game. I get why people hate it.
True.
But I
True.
don't. I love it.
True.
Yeah.
We're going to get back into the Lakers. And we came up with the personal reason for Luka, right?
We did?
I thought did we know or did we speculate?
I'm all ears.
It was personal reasons. We speculate.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We did. Yeah.
We don't know what it is.
Right.
Speculating is always not the best thing to do.
My fault. But good personal reasons are like family problems.
Family stuff.
Yeah, not hangover.
Family stuff.
It
No,
ain't
that's
hangovers.
that's bad decision making. That's not personal.
And that got
Right.
cured, right? Yeah, that was cured. That's done. He's skinny Luka now.
Yeah.
We don't have to worry about that
no.
anymore.
No,
When I see personal reasons, I get nervous.
Yeah.
So we'll get into that. Talk about that a little bit more. And Chris Paul, where he may be headed, and does that affect his legacy? And
I wonder if he's not done.
Retirement?
I wonder if there's just not a place for him to
hold
go.
that. He's still ring chasing. We'll get back to that next. DeMarco and Travis, ESPN LA. And it's DeMarco Farr, and Ho Ho Holiday Cash is on its way. Pchanga Resort Casino is giving away $1 million. Let me say that again. $1 million in December. Cold hard cash. Use your Pchanga club card when you play your favorite slot machines or table games to earn entries all month long. Be at Pchanga Resort Casino every Saturday night in December to activate your entries for your chance to win a share of the $1 million prize. You must be present to win. Visit Pchanga.com or call this number, 888-PCHANGA, for complete details. Must be 21 or older with valid ID to participate. While you're at Pchanga, check out all their other exciting stuff that's going on. Southern California's premier resort casino has a lot of stuff planned for you. Discover 24/7 gaming action, dining options, and for every single craving, a festive entertainment, luxury suites, holiday shopping, and much, much more. So head on over to Pchanga Resort and Casino right now, just off I-15 in Temecula. Visit Pchanga.com or call this number again, 888-PCHANGA, for reservations or for more info.
Mason and Ireland, the OGs of LA Sports Radio.
Mr. Viral, straight
from Dinner with Megan Thee Stallion, Michael Thompson is here.
The food was fantastic, although Megan kind of dissed you. Somebody showed Megan the video of Michael praising her cooking.
Yep.
And she said, I'm very happy Michael liked my cooking, but I really only wanted to impress Miss Julie, the mom.
Miss Julie.
And it sounds like Julie was impressed.
Oh, yeah, everybody was. Poor girl must have been cooking for 24 hours. So what was the best dish that she cooked?
The macaroni and cheese looked ridiculous.
Yeah, that was good. That was really good.
Brian, did you see Megan Thee Stallion's dinner?
Oh, I did. It looked fantastic.
Megan Thee Chef.
Megan Thee Chef.
Mason and Ireland, weekdays at noon on 710 ESPN, the all-new ESPN LA app, and live on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles.
This is the Southern California Kia Dealers Rams Report.
Here's Travis Rogers.
The Los Angeles Rams are 9-3 after a surprising 31-28 loss to the Carolina Panthers on the road. Up next, the Arizona Cardinals again on the road, back-to-back road games for the Rams before coming home to take on the Lions. One of the bright spots, despite the loss, was Davante Adams getting into the end zone not once but two more times on Sunday against the Panthers. That gave him a league-leading 14 touchdown receptions on the season, just 4 shy of his career record. So Davante certainly with an opportunity to set a new career mark here in 2025. He's 31st in receptions on the season with 52. Trey McBride leading the way with 88. And then in yards, it is Jackson Smith-Njigba, who's got 1,336 yards. He's all the way at the top of the NFL rankings. Davante Adams, number 23 with 889. With Tuesday's Rams Report, I'm Travis Rogers.
The Southern California Kia Dealers Rams Report, driven by your Southern California Kia dealers.
It's the Kia Season of New Traditions sales event. So don't just hang your own lights. Venture out and look for the northern lights. Drink cocoa on the beach. Or be a drive-by karaoke caroler. Because every new Kia comes with a 10-year, 100,000-mile limited powertrain warranty. So you can take holidays to places they've never been. See your local Kia dealer or visit kia.com to learn more. Kia, movement that inspires.
See Kia dealer for warranty details. Event ends 1/2/26.
It's DeMarco Farr and Travis Rogers.
You sleep naked?
I do. Completely unencumbered.
He likes to be free.
Put him in the box.
Afternoons with DeMarco and Travis rolls on.
So if you and I are on the road and we get caught in the same motel and we got to share a room,
yeah,
you can't sleep unless you're naked.
I would prefer to be unencumbered.
Back to the guys.
Rest in peace to ex-Laker Elden Campbell, 57 years old.
Yeah, it sucks.
Died during a fishing trip.
Yeah.
I mean, or worse ways,
Yeah. Hopefully
you know
it was
what I'm saying?
quick and 57 is really young.
That's
man.
young. He was with his family, I guess, right?
Yeah, that's rough.
Medical emergency after making it back to shore. I guess he was in the water. So, yeah, that's according to
terrible.
his sister.
Yeah.
Sandra. Yeah, that's shout out. And
he was a really good player.
Very good. I
Yeah.
mean, he's stuck in all our memories for the same reasons about that group, that era of Lakers.
I wonder too, because obviously having lived the vast majority of my life in Los Angeles, growing up in Los Angeles, born in Los Angeles, rooting for the LA teams, that do I just know all of these guys because this is where I've been, or if you're just on the Lakers, everybody knows you. Like if you grew up in Omaha, Nebraska, do you have Elden Camp? Like, do you know who that is? I mean, we all do because of it's LA, but I wonder because of the scope and the magnitude of the Lakers, even if you're not Magic Johnson or Kobe Bryant, like, do people just know who you are because you're on the Lakers?
Yeah, I think so too. I think so because the Lakers fandom is not just in LA; it's all throughout the world, and they are one of the biggest brands in all of basketball. And it's also
that's a good point.
You learn who these people are because you're also watching them usually win championships or go through a drought.
Yeah.
So you're either watching them win everything or you're really happy that they're losing. So you learn the players on the team.
It's true too.
Like people know who Shannon Brown is for big blocks and big dunks, but that's it. Because he was a Laker doing that. Otherwise, you wouldn't know who that was.
He looked
Same.
like a pit bull.
Elden Campbell was a good player.
He was
big time.
They tried to pair him with Shaq when he got here, and it never really worked
The game is it's so weird to think about that because, neither Shaq nor Elden Campbell is going to step out and shoot a three, right? So you have these two enormous bodies in a relatively small space, and Shaq is just such a commanding presence, dominating presence. Like, to pair him with another giant guy would feel awkward.
What I don't know off the top of my head, who was coaching?
Is that Del Harris?
Was that Del Harris then?
Well, Del Harris was later, so it might have been.
I don't know who that was. I can't see.
Dunleavy was at the end of Showtime.
Oh, God, Dunleavy was such a joke.
And Dunleavy, did it go Dunleavy to Del Harris?
There was someone in between. I'm blanking on it right now.
Because I could Showtime Lakers.
Rudy T broke up the Phil Jackson
That was
era.
way later.
Yeah.
No, here I have it here in just a second.
I don't know.
Yeah,
no, there was a I think he went to like Pepperdine. I feel like afterwards.
And Shaq came
Not
in.
Westhead.
Westhead?
Yeah.
No, Westhead was in the early 80s.
No, did he go to Pepperdine?
No.
Shaq came in.
Westhead went to LMU.
And then Kobe came in, and that was
Randy
a whole new
Fund.
era. Randy Fund. See, I don't even remember him.
So Pat Riley, Mike Dunleavy, Randy Fund, Bill Burtka because he went.
But Fund and Burtka, I think, were both interim guys.
Really?
No, Fund was here from 92 to 94.
Really?
Yep. And then Magic Johnson had a shot at it.
I totally.
Oh my God, I remember that.
Blanked out on the Randy Fund era. I thought he was an interim guy.
Yep, he was there for 3 years. Bill Burtka got 2 games. Magic Johnson got 16, and
he just did at the end of a season.
Then it was Del Harris, and then Bill Burtka again.
Yeah.
And then Kurt Rambis got a season.
Yeah.
Or a little bit of a season.
That kind of sums up that era, doesn't it?
It sure does.
Yeah, searching. Yeah.
Sure does.
I'm sure a lot of Laker fans were frustrated all over the world.
Coach.
Yeah, it just didn't work out. But they were fun, but they occupy that space for me. I mean, they're part of the lineage. They connect. They connect the Showtime Lakers to Kobe and Shaq.
Yeah, for sure.
You can't get there without them.
So Del Harris, what he did was like he's the example that I use a lot, that whenever there's just all you are a coach away, like you're just not getting there, you're losing consistently in the playoffs, but you can't get over the hump, and then Phil Jackson comes in and he fixes everything. That's what Del Harris was.
It's a good example. The best example is Steve Kerr.
Yeah, with Mark Jackson.
Yeah.
So Mark Jackson, Del Harris, very similar.
Yep, I agree.
Mark Jackson was shown the door for a comment.
Yeah.
And but they kept losing, and then they said, "Kirk, come in."
Boom.
Then
and
they went
right,
on a dynastic run.
Another thing my cousins argue over.
Yeah.
They don't think Steve Kerr is a great coach.
Seems to have worked out okay.
Bro, same people that think the Cleveland Browns are sabotaging Shedeur Sanders.
He's a 5th-round draft pick. What do they think?
The same
turn into
people
Peyton Manning?
That think Pete Carroll wagered the whole Super Bowl on not giving Marshawn Lynch the ball.
It get dangerous.
Right? You see what I'm saying? This is my domino game.
That's when you just go, okay.
But we're in the middle of a domino hand. I wish I could just get up and leave. I got a great hand here. I got to listen to this nonsense. Oh, my God. All right, we have a snake draft coming up. Are you going to tell us what it is, or do we tell us next?
Should we, you guys tell me. I'm not on the show every day. DeAndre, do I say it first, or we talk about it later?
Yeah, you can tell him.
Yeah, we are picking the greatest sporting events that we actually attended.
The
so
greatest
for you,
sporting events.
you can play in it. That counts.
I can pick games I was actually in.
Yes.
Okay.
But it's the greatest sporting event that you attended.
We have to physically, our butts have to be in the seats there.
Have to be there.
Or at least
correct.
feet on the ground there. Okay,
Yes.
This is good. All right, next, DeMarco and Travis, ESPN LA.
Your Lakers, your season, your home.
Tomorrow, the Purple and Gold start a 3-game road trip as they invade Toronto.
Grabbed by Luka. Here come the Lakers quickly into the front court. Luka down the middle. Pulls up. 3-pointer by Luka. Good.
Your LA Lakers battle the Toronto Raptors. Coverage begins tomorrow at 3 p.m.
The Lake Show lives here. 710 ESPN and the ESPN LA app.
Hey guys, it's Sedano. The crazy Hernandez brothers at Hernandez Wholesale Flooring have wood. And not just little wood, but a lot of high-quality hardwood in all colors and lengths. If you need to lay down some new wood in your home, Hernandez Wholesale Flooring has got you covered. Visit their huge showroom right off the 5 freeway by Commerce Casino, or check them out on the web at hernandezwholesaleflooring.net. They even have carpet and artificial turf if that's what you prefer. All jokes aside, no gimmicks, no markups, just the best price on quality flooring at Hernandez Wholesale Flooring.
At Normand Legal, we know you have a lot of choices, but you need family and a championship-winning team on your side.
Absolutely, Joe. When someone's been in an accident, they need a team that goes full throttle, tackling every obstacle to get the maximum compensation they deserve.
Exactly, Travis. We've helped thousands recover millions in settlements and verdicts, and we never leave our clients on the sideline.
Do not wait. Call 213-747-1234. Again, 213-747-1234 or visit normandlegal.com.
Normand Legal, the winning team fighting for you.
Out here, it's football season, where nothing beats backyard grilling, gathering around the fire pit, and cheering on your favorite team with friends. The yard is mowed, the lights are strung, and the grill is warming up. Whether you need to fill up your propane, get a new grill, or even a generator, out here, it's game day. And we're ready for it. Tractor Supply, for life out here.
The post-career day press conference, brought to you by Progressive.
Anthony, can you tell us what happened during career day?
I'm a biomedical researcher. The kids just weren't impressed.
How did you feel when your son called in the backup?
Embarrassed, and I knew it would be a fireman. It's always a fireman. It's cliche, but a crowd favorite. He had an axe and everything. I can't compete with that.
And will the fireman be helping your son with his science fair project?
Hope not. I'm literally a scientist.
Like it or not, sometimes you need a backup. That's why there's Progressive to protect your home and auto. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and other insurers. Not available in all states or situations.
You can swipe left, you can swipe right, but when it comes to real talk about dating, Mason and Ireland are always a match.
Do you think that young people should meet more people IRL?
So I'm a big believer in IRL, but I would have loved to have a crack at the apps. I think the apps would have been really, really fun. Obviously, 20 years I've been with one, but I think I would have had some fun, John. Would you have had fun on the apps?
I'm glad. Lisa and I talk about it all the time. Michael, aren't you glad you don't have to date in 2025? The idea of going out and dating at my age, I would hate.
At our age, that wouldn't be so bad. Look at The Bachelor.
The Golden Bachelor. Catch the OGs of LA Sports Talk, Mason and Ireland, weekdays from noon to 3 on 710 ESPN, the all-new ESPN LA app, and streaming live on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles.
Yo, this is Jerry Garcia. It's your boy Concrete. And you're listening live to the 710 ESPN Radio, the best show, 3 to 6, DeMarco and Travis live.
Let's go. More DeMarco and Travis right now.
All right, snake draft. Places we've been, sporting events. This is going to be fun. I like this.
The Monday night song is so good.
Isn't it cool?
It's so good.
Do you like this more than the NBA on NBC?
I like that
this.
too. I like this better.
I love
Just
this
because
better?
I like football more than I like basketball.
Fair, fair. But the NBA on NBC is so good.
Oh, it's terrific. You're talking about Round Ball Rock?
Is that John
Round Ball Rock,
Tesh?
yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah. First thing that comes to your mind when you hear it. Go. Don't think. Just
John Tesh, long blonde hair.
I think of Michael Jordan instantly.
Oh, yeah. Okay, right.
Ahmad
Right.
Rashad.
Yeah.
Ahmad
Rashad is a really
Peter
good
Vesey.
Oh,
Vesey
my
was
God.
awesome on TV, by the way.
The first shot.
He was a salty dude, by the way.
Love
Not
it.
the easiest
Oh,
guy
yeah,
to deal
yes.
with.
By the way, have you ever seen the SNL skit of NBA on NBC where they have John Tesh and John Tesh's brother?
I don't think
John
so. no.
Tesh and John
It's
Tesh's brother.
so good. Just
Wow.
look it up later. SNL, NBA on NBC. John Tesh and John Tesh's brother, they made words for it. And he goes,
Oh, yeah. I've seen that. Yeah.
basketball,
Yes.
gimme
Yes.
the ball because I'm gonna dunk it.
I love it. Yes, sir.
It's
That's
so
awesome.
good. It's so good. All right. Anyway, so we're doing the best sporting events that we have actually attended. Funch is joining us, so I had to redo the random name generator.
Well, this is where it's funny. I was just going to say, it's the first one where the order doesn't matter.
It doesn't. Well,
Right.
there's some games that I'm
Okay.
worried that somebody else was at.
Oh,
This
fair
is
enough.
true.
Fair
There's
enough.
one event. Yeah.
Okay. So the order is Travis 1, Greg 2, Funch 3, DeMarco 4, DeAndre 5.
All right.
So Travis, you're first.
It's an easy one. There's two for me that are 1 and 1A, but I'm going to take this one first because of what you just said.
Oh.
You might have been at this one too.
No.
So I'm going to take it first. USC and Texas at the Rose Bowl.
Oh, great pick.
And it was the greatest football game I've ever seen with my own two eyes.
Yes.
It was the greatest individual performance I've ever seen on a football field.
Vince Young?
Vince Young.
Yeah.
And it was a game where both of these teams were heavyweights. They both threw knockout punches. They both played great. There was a couple of big mistakes. And the entire game, you did not know what was going to happen
on
next.
The edge of your seat.
It was as exciting as anything. In the Rose Bowl, beautiful night, classic setting, national championship. Stakes could not have been any higher. And it didn't live up to the hype. It exceeded the hype. It's funny. I think I've told this story before. Me and my buddy Rick Verbalitis were walking into the stadium.
Verbalitis, what a name.
Isn't that a great name?
Linebacker name.
Yeah. He was a defensive end at University of Utah.
See, there you go.
And we're walking in. Some guy comes up to me and says to me and Rick, he goes, I got to go to this game. I'll give you guys $1,000 each for your tickets. And we looked at each other. And this was 2005.
$1,000 for your tickets.
Yeah, I wasn't making a ton of money. I'm like, $1,000 each.
Yeah.
Each. And we both went, no. And as we're walking in, we're like, what if this game sucks?
Oh, man.
Best decision we've ever made.
Best ever.
Yeah. So
You would have shot. You would have been so mad at yourself if you didn't go to that game.
I have a question for you.
Yeah.
You hate the Trojans, right?
Hate them with a passion.
So when Vince Young
It's visceral.
scored, what did you do?
I was so happy. I was jumping around.
He's got it.
I was like, yeah. When Reggie Bush tried to lateral for no
What was he
reason.
doing? Did he
it was
answer
so
that? I
bad.
don't know.
But that definitely made me very
Keith
happy.
Jackson called, though. He's going for the quarter.
Yes.
He's got it.
Great
I mean,
call.
just
Great
everything
that
about it.
Little video of him throwing it up with the ticker tape was awesome.
All right, so I also have a 1A and 1B, but because I don't know if it's 1A, 1B, but if I don't know if Funch was there, so I'm a little bit worried about that. The other one that I have, I thought you would have been at, Trav, so I'm saving that because I can get in before
On the
you.
flip?
On the flip, yeah. I'm going to go with Kobe's retirement game where he scored 60 points.
I was at that one.
You were at that one?
I was at that one.
Okay.
That was exciting. Yeah.
It was so fun to watch because he just went crazy in the second half. They just kept throwing him the ball.
Remember how it started?
It was like 2 for 10 to start the game.
Awful in the first quarter. It was like, oh no, not like this.
Don't go out like this.
Don't go out like he didn't.
So
he sure didn't.
I went around because it was 2016, right? I got here in February of 2016. That was April of 2016.
Oh,
so
yeah.
I was able to go to that game on a credential for the first game that I got to go on credential. And because I was working with John, and he gave me a microphone and a headset, and he said, just go find people and see if they want to come on the air.
Yeah.
So I got to talk to like Kanye and Lamar Odom and David Beckham.
Oh, that's great.
Jack Nicholson, excuse me. I talked to Jack Nicholson. There was all these different people that I went and talked to, and it was so much fun. I got to sit next to Robert Horry on the baseline while I was watching the game. It was the greatest night ever, so that's my
cool.
first pick. And Funch, you're next.
I actually did not go to that game. The 60-point game. Fault. Yeah, I probably not. I don't. But I did go to Kobe's third to last game, which was a game against Houston, which was like on a Sunday or whatever. But the cool thing is I got to see his family back in the locker room area. I saw Vanessa and I saw all the girls. It was cool. Kind of cool to see. They were sitting at a table right next to me and my wife.
That's great.
Yeah,
that's very
great
cool.
memory.
That's awesome. All right, this next is DeMarco.
Okay, I got to play this game because there might be some that you might have been to. I've got 2 guaranteed that you guys weren't at, and they're really awesome. So I'm going to go ahead and pick Holyfield versus Mike Tyson 2.
Oh, you got him. You got him.
Right there. I knew you were going to be there.
That was my 1A. I thought I was
Grand.
safe.
Yes.
Damn it.
MGM Grand Garden Arena, Paradise, Nevada.
Yes.
June 28th, 1997. Hell of a fight. He bit his ear. The whole place turned into a madhouse.
Hold on. You're talking about the ear bite fight?
Is this
that
part 2?
That was number 2.
Yes, this is the ear bite.
Okay, I'm still alive. Okay.
Yeah, okay, good. Yeah, this was the ear bite.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
No, I was at that one too, but I wasn't going to pick that one. Okay.
See, close.
Yeah.
Same page. It turned into a madhouse. It was insane.
It sure was.
It was absolutely crazy.
Were you in the casino when the lights went out?
Going through the casino,
and
we
that
barely
cattle
made it.
Shoot.
Right.
Dude,
we had to get, oh my God.
This is, I think it's the most scared I've ever been in my life where there wasn't necessarily that scary. How many people does that arena hold? 20,000?
Let's see. There were, I'll look it up, I think around 20.
15, 20,000. Yeah. Everybody exits through one door.
One door. Hallway.
Man.
Yes.
So you go through one door, and it funnels you. If you've ever been to MGM, where the opening of that is, you go through those shops, and they had these, like, remember the wooden, like, placards in front of the store?
Yes.
So you had to go to the casino. And fight crowds are different crowd. Is that well said?
That's well said.
Yeah.
Well said.
It was, and everybody,
And then you
we just
start
saw
hearing
somebody
this
get their
behind
ear
you.
bitten off. It was,
and then people start to run.
Terrifying.
All the way through the casino.
Terrifying.
Yes.
Yes.
See, I knew it. I knew you were there.
Yeah.
Hell of a fight. Yes, sir.
It was crazy.
DeAndre, what you got?
DeMarco's going to hate me for bringing up old wounds. But one of my favorite football games I've ever been to was this season.
Oh, the block field goal.
Come on now.
Yes. I can still hear it. I can still hear it.
The
Play
comeback.
the song now?
Play the song.
Should I play the song? I'm not going to do it.
Oh, my God.
I'm not going to do it. No, that, honestly, Rams aside, if it happened to any other team, it still would have been a great environment because just the way everything happened, just the comeback and the atmosphere, everyone getting back into the game, like you would never anticipate a game-winning block field goal. That was just one of the most surreal moments ever I've ever witnessed. Cool. And then my second, I've actually had the luxury of working with Jorge, producer Jorge, who works in the Sedano Cap Morning Show. We worked an LAFC game together, and that game we worked happened to be when Messi was in town with Inter Miami.
Oh, that's right. You were
So
there.
me and Jorge were both at that game.
Cool.
We were covering it. We were able to get the most craziest access ever. And honestly, people would like to talk about LeBron and Luka and superstars like that. I promise you have the chance to ever watch that man play before he ever retires. It's his aura and everything he does. It's different.
Wow,
man.
That's very cool.
He's definitely an international star for sure.
Cool.
So Jorge was walking on the field in that game and actually was able to walk right up to Messi and get a picture of him in his
the video.
face.
It's crazy.
It's amazing.
He's one of a kind, man, for sure.
That's great.
All right, that was 2 for DeAndre. DeMarco, back to you.
All right, so September 8th, 1998. Now, I've seen some cool home runs. I saw Albert Pujols knock the eye out of Big Mac Land. This was the week McGwire had popped off or said something, and he went up and knocked the eye out of Big Mac Land. But that's not it. September 8th, 1998, Mark McGwire hit home run number 62 to break the record.
You were there for that?
You were there? That just went
awesome.
right over?
Third base line. It went right past me.
Oh,
and it was the shortest home run he hit all year.
It barely cleared the fence.
Barely.
Yeah.
It was so crazy.
That's the one where he doubled back to give Sammy Sosa like a hug. Or
So
like
surreal.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
The Aaron family was there at that game, right?
Maris.
Maris. Sorry.
So cool. It was awesome. I could not believe
That's
it.
great.
Right. It was a different time because we were kind of like blind to what we were seeing.
I think we just didn't give a damn.
We didn't give a damn.
Yeah,
it was fun.
He hit
We
62
were all there
home
to
runs.
see it, and
Yeah.
it happened. It was awesome. So
That's awesome.
Mark McGwire hitting
Ooh, I
home
like
run number
that one.
62. Yes.
That's a cool game. All right, Funch, number 2 for you.
All right, guys. I went to WrestleMania 39 here at SoFi.
Oh, you did go to that?
Yeah, I did go to that. It was fun, super fun. I got a hookup from our old friend Jeff Katz, who used to fill in here. And I went to night 1. I walked in during the, which one was it? Let's see, what match was it? I'm looking at it right now.
Will we know who these wrestlers are?
Of course, I think you guys. I walked in during
Hulk Hogan.
Seth Rollins versus Logan Paul.
Oh God.
Yeah.
DeMarco just threw up in his mouth a little bit.
You know what makes me throw up about him? He's actually pretty good.
He's really good,
He's a
actually.
really
Oh
good
my
wrestler.
God,
I
he's
hate
really
the
good.
fact that he's a good
Oh,
wrestler.
oh my God, DeMarco, he just joined up with Paul Heyman.
I hate the fact that he's a good wrestler. I really do. I can't stand it. Oh my God.
Funny
Yes.
to me.
All right, my turn, and my second one's I'm worried about you, and I knew I can get it on the flip. 2024.
You're good.
Okay. Game 1, World Series against the Yankees. Freddie Freeman, grand slam in extra innings at that game with Gene. It was one of the most exciting games I've ever been to in the history of my life.
The Freddie home run.
Yeah,
Got the Freddie grand slam against the
God.
Yankees in extra innings is one of the greatest things you could ever watch in history.
What did you take for your first pick?
My first pick was Kobe. Kobe last game.
Okay.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Which those two, by the way, those two are two amazing
I was
ones.
wondering for a second, like, what came ahead of that? Yeah.
The only reason I took that one first because I was worried about Funch being at that game also.
There you go.
Yeah.
So
this is why this game is fun.
right. So the Freddie Grand Slam game, I have
wasn't there
never
for that.
jumped around more in my life. The place was going nuts. You beat the Yankees in game 1 when they should have lost. It was so much fun.
I have never been to a Dodger World Series game.
Really?
Nope.
You
Never done it.
How did you not go
In my
this
life.
year?
Huh?
How did you not go this year?
Didn't have tickets. I mean, not to be flip about it. I didn't have tickets, and I don't dig deep for that kind of stuff.
I was going to say, do you have a desire to go? I mean, it's almost more fun at home. If I got invited,
I would do backflips to get there.
Oh, okay,
but I'm not going to. Those prices price me out.
I got you.
So
right.
If they go back to the World Series this year, I will get you a credential.
Okay, great. I'll go and do that all day long.
Okay.
That's a great choice. I wish I had seen that myself. I would love to have.
Amazing.
That would have been number one on my list.
Yeah.
My turn again?
Yes, Trav, you have two.
The first Tyson Holyfield fight.
Oh, yeah.
So I in this era, I was going to Vegas, I don't know, 8 or 9 times a year to cover fights.
Mm-hmm.
And you've been there, and guys, I don't know how many chances you've had to go see a championship fight. The buzz in those arenas is unlike anything else. It is just electric.
Almost makes you sick.
It really does. It is. There's this palpable something crazy is about to happen because somebody's about to get hurt.
Yep.
And that's the name. It's just that's what it is, and you can feel it in the air. So you got to kind of go back to where a point in time where Mike Tyson had lost a fight. But it was to Buster Douglas, and everybody kind of, that was just a weird one. Whatever. Bad matchup.
45-1. Yeah.
He was borderline felt invincible. Holyfield was coming out of a health scare where everybody thought he was going to die in the ring. He had a heart problem, and it was like they shouldn't even sanction this fight. This is such a mismatch. This shouldn't happen. I'll never forget it. Round 1, ding ding. Tyson does what Tyson always does. He races across the ring and attacks Holyfield. Whap, 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 whap. Hits him with like 7 or 8 punches. That's when 99% of the guys that fought Mike Tyson laid down and said, I'm getting the hell out of here.
Yeah.
I don't need this. Holyfield went, that's it? And you could feel Tyson go, crap, I got to fight this guy.
A literal bully got put in this place.
And Holyfield, from that moment forward, kicked his ass for the next 45 minutes or however much longer that fight, and it wasn't close. He chopped him down, and everybody's watching like, Mike's going to turn this around, right? Mike's going to nope. Evander wiped the floor with him, and I've never seen anything like it.
He stopped the fight. He stopped Mike.
He kicked his ass.
I think it was 8 or 9. He stopped him.
It was amazing.
Yep.
I've never been to a boxing match. Is it
really?
It's fun, right?
Oh, yes.
Where do you rank it in terms of live
what he's
sporting
describing,
events?
though, it feels so weird. Like, when it's like that,
this
buzz in your stomach, because something wild is about to happen in front of you.
Right.
Yeah, it's weird.
It is.
It's fun, though.
There's nothing else
fun.
like it.
That's why we're here.
Where would you rank it? Like in the time when boxing was just so big, amongst like hockey's the best live sport there is. I will fight anybody on that.
A championship fight, especially a heavyweight championship fight, you can't beat it.
Fight weekend in Vegas used to be the thing.
You can't beat it.
Yes.
Super Bowls, World Series, Stanley Cups, you can't beat it.
Used to be a thing.
Wow.
It was so much fun.
Nothing like it.
Yes, so much fun.
Wow, that's crazy.
My last one is a baseball event.
Okay.
And this is both because it was a great night and it has very fond memories. Game 7, NLCS, Mets, Dodgers at Dodger Stadium. I was sitting in the right field pavilion, and in the weirdest turn of events ever, my friend Oral Hershiser is on the mound pitching, and I'm a 17-year-old high school junior, I think, watching this happen. My girlfriend at the time, who is now my wife, is sitting next to me. We're watching this game. The Dodgers had no business beating the Mets in that series. They win it in Game 7. They ultimately go to the World Series. But I remember sitting there in the right field stands, watching this game, watching Oral continue on this incredible run. Fast forward 30 years later, he's become a friend of mine.
Wow.
And it was just,
That's awesome.
It was a surreal night. So that's my third choice.
All right, I got one left here, and I'm trying to decide between two of them. But I'm going to go with this one because it was when I was in college, and it was one of the most fun nights of my life. I went to Nebraska at Colorado, 2001. Nebraska was undefeated, and with Eric Crouch, and they were going to go to the BCS championship. Instead, Colorado beat the hell out of them, 63-36. I was hammered the whole time at Folsom Field. They were throwing marshmallows at halftime. It was so much fun. When the game ended, I rushed the field with everybody else. We took the goalposts off, and we were carrying them along out on the field.
That's terrific.
And the rest of the night went nuts, and we're going up to the hill and just drinking like crazy. It was one of the best nights of my life, and especially the best college experience that I had. It was also right around Thanksgiving. I stayed in Colorado by myself. My dorm room was empty. I went to a little sandwich shop, got myself a little like turkey sandwich for Thanksgiving, and that's what I did because I wanted to be at that game specifically.
Nice. That's
so that is my third one, and it was amazing.
Who's
next is Funch. Third one.
I would have to say the second annual All-Star Friday night game that we had last year in West Covina, where I had a hit and the defensive play probably of the game. So that's it. That's a sporting event that I cherish. I cherish in my heart.
Absolutely.
I take it with me to the grave.
All right, DeMarco, your last one.
Of course, I have to pick January 30, the year 2000 in the Georgia Dome. Doesn't exist anymore. The St. Louis Rams defeat the Tennessee Titans 23-16. Mike Jones saved the world, saves the planet from Jeff Fisher being the champion. Say thank you, everybody. The coolest thing in the world. I've never been in that much of an environment where I was actually on the field participating. It was great, so I have to pick my own Super Bowl.
Can I ask a weird question?
Go ahead.
How much different did that feel relative to Rose Bowl wins?
This one?
Yeah. Because the Rose Bowl's a big deal, too, DeMarco.
College was different. That team was dangerous.
Yeah.
So we kind of knew, but we had to be voted in.
Yeah.
So it was weird. This was immediate. We win there, we're champions now. We don't have to wait for the newspaper the next day.
So when Mike Jones made that stop, what were you doing? Like, what were you feeling?
Okay, so where
were you on the field?
I was getting double teamed. I was in the A gap. And I saw when McNair threw it, and I thought, oh, my God, I'm so happy he threw the ball. Because had he started scrambling, we would have lost because we couldn't stop him at all. You know this about the greatest show on turf, right? That Super Bowl?
Yeah.
We had the ball for 7 minutes in the second half.
Yeah, you've told me that before.
We were out there forever and a day versus Aaron McNair and Eddie George.
I remember you telling me the story about, like, not on the last play. Was it the second to last play where you came out?
Yeah,
and Vermeil's like, "What? You're coming out now?"
Kevin went out.
Kevin
was walking out, and I'm like, if he's going, I'm going too. So he started yelling at Kevin, and then he realized I was right behind him.
Yeah.
I'm like, Coach, we got nothing. Dead. So we went back in 2 plays later.
Okay.
But right there, as he threw it, I'm like, oh, my God, thank God this dude didn't run.
Yeah.
Thank God. But, yeah, I have to pick my own Super Bowl. So,
Sure.
yes,
As
January 30, 2000, Super Bowl, Georgia Dome.
I mean, I think that beats everything just because you played in it.
It was, you know what? But
right.
I watched the game. It's a fun watch because it comes down to the last play. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And even though I got the ring in my hand, I still think we're going to lose.
Right.
Yeah. It's
As
wild.
you're watching it, you're afraid
right.
still.
It's like, oh, my God. Oh, we got him. Thank God. Yes, you have the ring,
All right,
Dad.
DeAndre, finish this off.
Yeah, so my last one, I'm going to go with Lakers playoffs in April 28, 2023. I was able to go watch the Lakers beat the Grizzlies and close out that series in the first round. So that was a big moment for me because I had never been to a playoff basketball game, and honestly, they were a different experience.
Oh, yeah.
The intensity is a lot higher than I expected, so that was pretty cool. Being able to cover it as well and seeing the vibe and the energy and how they actually prepped themselves, like it was really cool, man. And energy too with John Morant and that whole thing, because that's when the Grizzlies, they're trying to be the new face with their little, duo.
Takes it to a whole nother level.
Takes to a whole nother level. So that was cool seeing that and everything. Yeah, it was cool.
I feel bad. We should have picked the cup catch in L.A. to win the Super Bowl. Ring me. Because that whole Super Bowl was fun.
Okay.
The halftime show was great.
It was a great halftime show.
Yeah.
It was a great catch. Here's the thing. And not to diminish any of the things, I was working.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Too.
Yeah,
right.
I know. Like,
right.
So it's a totally different experience when you're there to work as opposed to when you're there to enjoy the game as it's unfolding.
Yes.
Yeah.
But it was fun. That was an
great.
event.
It was great. But I'm thinking, okay, what am I talking about first? What am I talking about second?
Right.
Like,
we were busy.
I'm in work mode at that point.
Yes.
And trying to, not have my head pop off my shoulders.
I would hope that was – did you guys go to the Super Bowl? When
No,
it was here?
I did not.
Anybody? No? Okay.
Nope. No.
I hope that somebody that went would have put that on the list.
It's
because that was fun.
Because I did get a chance to go to that one. And
that wasn't working. Right.
But I've been to – that's the only Super Bowl I've ever gone to where I had a good time.
Right.
Like the one we went to in Atlanta where they lost, that was a drag.
That was hard.
And the game was bad. It just wasn't a good game. And I've been to other Super Bowls for work, and they're not terribly exciting.
No, L.A. put on a great show.
Yeah.
They really did. And it was your hometown team. It was just, it was awesome.
We are going to produce something live on air here. We're going to actually get out in about 10 seconds because we're going to double up and not do shop talk because that segment went very, very long.
Oh, my God. I'm so sorry,
Show is
Greg.
now over if you want to close out.
We're getting off the air now?
right now.
We can't. We got like 5 more minutes.
No. We have spots.
We have 2 breaks.
We have to leave now?
We put 2 breaks together to leave.
We
got Lakers. Let's get out of here.
By the way, we got Lakers talk coming up with Andy Kamenetsky.
Next. Okay, great.
Prepping.
Travis DeMarco, ESPN LA, we're out.
Yes.